Hey, what's up, pups? It's JR, and welcome to Layers of Fear. Now, this is a game I got for free a very long time ago. I don't actually remember when I got this game. All I remember is Layers of Fear has been sitting in my Steam library for potentially years, and I've never gotten around to play it because I've always wanted to save it for Spooktober, but this is the first year where I've actually been reliably able to do Spooktober. So, now that we're able to do that, we're able to do Layers of Fear. And I'm going to celebrate this occasion of actually being able to play this for a video by doing this a little bit differently, because I looked it up to see how long this game is, and it said for one ending on a casual playthrough, it's around 3 hours. So instead of just, having a 3-part series, potentially a 2-part if I end up doing this quickly and getting a really quick ending somehow, I'm going to be playing the entire game in this one video. I'm gonna try at least. I've never done anything like that before, so I have no idea it's gonna be. But I'm really looking forward to this because I have heard a lot of good things about Layers of Fear. It got a sequel at some point, I don't remember. But if the main menu music is anything to go on, I'm sure this game is going to be very, very good because this main menu music is very, very good. So I'm looking forward to this. Apparently it has DLC. I don't know if I have it. I doubt I do. I'm pretty sure I just got the base game for free. I don't remember. It's been too long. But regardless, we have a long video ahead of us, so let's get into the game. Oh, but by the way, this is a very choice heavy game, which I seem to be playing a lot of choice heavy games where paintings are a heavy theme, aka Layers of Fear and Call of Cthulhu. Not sure why this is a recurring theme, but here we are. The game told me that everything I do has an impact on what ending I will get. I don't know how many endings are in the game, but I assume it's a lot if, I got a message at the very beginning saying, hey, your choices actually affect what happens in the game. Here's that message now. Ooh, wow, there it is. The weird thing about this game is it opened up like an old school launcher, which I was not expecting. I was expecting this to just open the game. But no, there was a launcher and I could sign in for some reason. And then when I opened the game, it opened up on a window between both of my monitors and then full screened on my second monitor, which is a little weird, but I think it seems to be working fine now. I can move my mouse around and OBS is actually picking up. But now that I've gotten everything I wanted to mention out of the way, we can actually start the game now. Wow. Starting off with rain and wet footsteps. I like it.
I know how you must feel. Lost. Alone. Hopeless.
Not today, actually.
You probably deserve it.
Oh, alright.
But even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back. The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
The McRib you've had in your fridge for 3 months. You wanted to save it. Unfortunately, the McRib is very much perishable. Ooh. Scale of 1 to 10, how dark is it? Oh, it's pretty dark. It's pretty heckin' dark. OBS recording fine. It's looking pretty smooth. About as smooth as I'm seeing. Maybe with a little bit of jittering, but I think we're actually just good to play. Unlike Security Breach, where I had to mess around with settings for a solid 45 minutes. Oh! Okay, that might be... Hold on. That might be a little too dark, so let me just bring up the brightness for you. You must restart the game to apply changes. I turned up the brightness, homie. Go around right there. Yeah, that's reasonable horror game brightness. All right. Anything I can interact with? Oh, a lot of things. Heck yeah. Ah. Interesting. Is this my house or like my parents' house or my grandparents' house? I'm not sure what the situation is here. Is this dog collar? I can't read cursive. Longdale Mulligan Avenue. It's an address. It's an address. Popdul? I can't read cursive. Cursive is an unnecessary addition to reality. Oh. Is somebody a little clumsy? Knocked over the wine. Oh, splish splashy. Oh, hello. Figured you'd be up all night, so I made you a little treat. You know, I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and shoved his head... Shoved his head off like the rest of the common folk. Like, shoving food down his gullet? Does that not say shoved? Is that shovel? Oh, handwriting and such. I know. Gasp. In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy. I love you. Oh, thank you. Snored. Not shoved. Snored. Good to know I can press spacebar to bring up legible things if I can't read somebody's handwriting. Thank you, game. Very helpful. Hello, Scale. What secrets do you have for me? Boink. Huh. So I guess I just pushed my hand down on that, which is something I would do. Not liking the thunder. The thunder's making me uncomfortable. Consistently and always. Ooh. What a lovely still life painting. Is that a lemon? That doesn't look like a lemon. An apple? Yellow apple? Huh. So those grapes are not real. That is fake plastic food. Hold on, there was another thing I can interact. Oh, yes. Crouch, C, Control, Space, Alt, Tab. Alt Tab? I don't know why I did that. Squeak! Zoom! I did not get it. Yeah. Wow, it's a whole lot of nothing. Well, if I can... There we go. If I can crouch, I can't do it right now. What do we got? Paint. Rose door, burnt umber, sienna. 25 brushes, air fresheners, 50 packs. Apples, 10 kilograms, booze. Is that what he needed for this painting, or... He assuming me, because I assume this letter was left for me, and... presumably my wife likened me to Rembrandt, who was an artist. I think I'm an artist. I think that's how this works. Oh, interactables and such? Yeah! Open that oven. Is that an oven? That's an oven. Alright, close. This is so fancy. I love it. It's very cozy. That was not an oven. That was just a metal cupboard of sorts. Am I supposed to be interacting with every... Oh, this makes me uncomfortable. Hello? Is this just a pantry? There's nothing to worry about? Alright, cool. Can I not smack down on this snackage that my loving wife prepared for me so lovingly? Both green and purple grapes, and 2 whole mushrooms and potatoes. Alright, well. Anyway. I don't think I was supposed to go in there. Close. Off to a great start. We've inspected the kitchen and done literally nothing else. Who left the water on? Come on. Hello. I'm very blurry today. Do I get a lantern at some point? Like a lighter? Any sort of light source? Why is it? Okay. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Mediocre lamp. Oh. Achilles Prosthetics Company. One below knee prosthesis. Ah, doctor's handwriting. Can I... How the hell did they screw up the length? That's unfortunate. Ah, lamp turn. Just a lamp, actually. I feel like I probably don't need to be interacting with every little thing, and the game is probably expecting me to do something. So I'm gonna stop interacting with stuff and get a move on. Hello, hello. Is anyone here at all? The paintings? Do they... Don't you do that to me. Who knocked that stuff over? Stephen Billison? Is that you? My dear friend of 45 years? Sorry I left you on the highway when we came back from that bachelorette party. The one we were crashing, I mean. You were there, you know. I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you. Tonight is all about you and me. Let's make it special. You promised. Alright. You got it. Ah. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Ah. Why is he missing a... Is he missing a chunk out of his thigh, or is that drippage from Little Red Riding Hood? I think that's drippage. Also, why is this here? What significance does the wolf eating Little Red and her grandma have to this? Also, what do I need a key for? You look terrible, my friend. Dr. Babyface. With completely illegible handwriting. Very cool. Maybe that's actually Stephen Billison, my good friend of 47 years. Ooh. There was a light switch here the whole time. Cool. Well, we're not gonna be in here, so I might as well keep it off. Don't want to write up the electricity bill or nothing. PMO. Can I play? I'm not that bad. You didn't have to slam the doodad on me. Oh, sheet music. I wonder if I read this before I could actually, you know, play it. Well, live and learn. We make mistakes. Been working all night. Don't wake me up. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I've been... The PMO was probably... Oh, that's not good. Hello? Do I have to... E-Q-T-I-R-I. No. I have a key. I don't know. Hello?
Stumbling all around, stumbling all around.
Turn that off.
All around, so funny. Stumbling here and there, stumbling everywhere, and I must declare, I stepped
Could you not do that?
And when
Thank you. Ah, somebody's been having some issues. Is this my vanity or is this my wife's vanity? Is my wife having issues? Or am I having issues with my wife's vanity? Sorry, couldn't sleep. The leg's been acting up again. Figured I might as well do some work. Love you. Alright. Did you take off your prosthetic? Assuming it's the You didn't have to jump scare me with bottles and such, game, man. Can I pick these up? No. What if I do it again with this cabinet? Ah, clothing and such. Never mind. My bad. Well, I have a key. I tried to go in that door that was locked, but the key wouldn't let me key, so... Do I, like, move the mouse or something? Open up. Is this a secret thing where if I interact with it enough, it'll open? Potentially. Maybe. Perhaps maybe. So I have to click it 1,000 times, because I will. I'll click it 1,000 times if I need to. You can hear me clicking. You can see me clicking. I can open... I don't think it's gonna open. What am I supposed to do? Because... Oh. Ah. Ominously open door at the end of a corridor. I like it. The classic ball down the stairs move. Ah, my presumably daughter's room. It's very pink in here. Very cozy and also haunting. I like it. Ooh, that's a nice bed. You know, we treat our children, apparently. Little toy soldier man. Cool. What's that? I'm still not sure what this is. Does it rattle? I think it's a rattle. I kind of wish that synced up to the music, because it's that same melody. Still neat, though. I like music boxes. A lot of people think they're creepy and such, because, I mean, they kind of are with their single shrill notes and such, but I like them. I think they're cozy. Leaving the lights on and such, making me ride up the power bell. Oh, it's lovely. Is that Mom? Is that me? That you? Well, it's delightful. If we had a fridge, I would pin it up. If fridges were invented. I'm not sure if they've been invented yet. When was the fridge invented? Oh, does this say anything? Anig beer herness. Could to death. For beer death. Beer death? Near death. Am I near death because of beer? Are you near death because of my beer? Did you drink my beer? Do I even have beer, or is it just wine? Am I hoity-toity like that? Excuse me, sir. Would you like to lead up, please, with the rest of the class? No? Okay. Well, straighten up. It's bad for your posture, bad for your back and your neck and such. All right. This door, perhaps? Nope. Surely there's something I'm missing. Surely. Ah, I can jostle. I was curious whether or not I could actually sprint. Oh, it's horrible. I didn't notice that one. I don't like it. It makes it extra worse that I probably painted that. Ah, another note. Nope. Sir, I didn't touch the workshop just like you asked, although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office. Have a nice day. Ah, so this was the locked door to my workshop. I didn't close that door. I missed the music. I missed the soundtrack. We'll unveil my work in a second. I want to inspect some such and things. Ah, a pile of various brushes of various size, shape, and utility. Awesome. Not sure what I expected. Can I open these? No. Oh. I have the key, though. Presumably, maybe, no? Different key for this? This chest? Ah. Various wines and alcohols. More wines and alcohols. That's good. That's very good. I wonder why these spelling blocks could have potentially had the words beer and death in them. That's not known whatsoever. I'm so sick and tired of us talking through these notes. We live in the same house, for God's sake. Come talk to me when you're done before you go to sleep. Well, if you're not here, honey, then how am I supposed to talk to you, huh? I came back early enough in the night that's, you know, I came back when the ambient music was still on. Where are you, Oh, hey, it's that painting is commonly used for sleep paralysis, nightmares and such. I know this. I recognize this painting. I didn't make that, unless I did and I plagiarized it. I kicked something. Open squoken. Squeep. Ah. More paints and such. Why do I keep expecting anything different? Alright, painting time. Oh, wait, no, note. Lost. You deserve it. Finish it. Finish the painting. Finish. Come on. Oh, 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 oh. Whoa! Huh. There's nothing in there. Alright, painting time. Squeak. It's covered up for a reason. Achievement unlocked. It's covered up because it's unfinished, I'd assume. I don't like people seeing my art when it's not finished, though I do occasionally post sketches to Twitter when I want second opinions on how it's going and such. Follow me on Twitter if you want to see stuff that I draw. Alright, well. Painting has been unveiled, I guess. Oh, get it right this time. You know what? I love that my wife just puts these little motivational messages on our walls, presumably in some mysterious substance. That's definitely not in my paints, because I told her not to touch my paints, and if it is, we're gonna have a pretty big problem. But just these little motivational messages, they really help me get me through my day. They really do. Anyway, let's move on into a different part of my house. That's not correct. How very PT. Oh, when the color shift. Oh, the tonal shift. The warm colors have gone. Now they've gone to cold colors, which means it's ominous time. Ooh, art direction. There's one thing I'm good at. It's picking up on obvious stuff that basically anyone with a fundamental understanding of how art goes can understand. Ooh, that's a cool painting. And by cool, I mean horrifying. Is that symbolism for... assuming this isn't, just an actual painting that exists. Oh, hey! Just out of reach. Heck yeah. Well, I mean, it's just out the window, so... I knew something like that was coming, and yet it still got me. It didn't get me, but it got me. Alright. Cool. Can I open the curtain to see some nonsense and tomfoolery? I think that's a bookshelf. I can't tell. This game is a combination of extremely dark and very incomprehensible. Hold on. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit more because I can see more stuff than y'all can, and that's an issue. There you go. Now you're seeing what I was seeing. Just barely bookshelf. All right. Well. Thank you, Barely Bookshelf, for your inferences on the state we're currently in. Oh yeah, it is very much like PT, going through doors and then stuff just kind of happens. Do I need to manually close door? All right, hold on. I'm gonna... Never mind. All right. Next door I go through, I'm not gonna close it myself. I'm gonna see if the game manually closes it, because it's been around 50-50 on if I have to do it and the game does it. So we'll just see if that retains. That light gonna go out? Is a zombie dog gonna jump through the window and attack me? Going in circles. Well, I mean, yeah, that's usually what happens when you get like really bad wine stains in your stuff like this. You just end up going in circles trying to get it out. So, yeah, that is how it goes. Is that soot? Or is that very, very, very old dried blood? I think it might be soot. Squeaky, squeaky. Hello. Oh, how delightful. A little pictogram of presumably of my wife playing the piano. I just typed send nudes in Morse code. Hello, hello. Anything else potentially here, maybe? I'm sorry, I wasn't raising a barn. I keep forgetting that I probably don't have to close doors. Ah, my smoking pipe. Good. Can I do a quick puff to take the edge off? Oh, is that a readable placard? B. All right, cool. I feel like there should be a way for me to be able to crouch. Alas, no. Little... I feel like I shouldn't open that trunk. I'm not, I don't really feel like opening that trunk. All right, I'll open the trunk. You got me. I'm opening that trunk as soon as I... Save the date of... Request the pleasure of your company to celebrate their wedding on Saturday the 9th of June at St. Luke's Chapel at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Cool. Is this an invitation to someone else's wedding, or my wedding potentially that I kept, or someone returned because they didn't want, because they hate me and hate my paintings. Anyway, time for the hold on. Let's see what do you have to say? Well, I mean, I could, but I don't really feel like that is kosher for YouTube. I feel like I'm trying to record a video here. I mean, if there's got to be... All right, well, you don't have to call me names. That was just rude. I'm just trying to tell you that I have a job to do. I'm here to record. I'm here to actually make content for YouTube. Okay, now you're just interrupting me. Oh, and now we're talking in the same time. You know what? Screw you. Oh. Hold on, what was that date? The 9th of June at St. Luke's Chapel. So 962. Not to be confused with 926. The game has tabbed out. Hold on. All right, we're back. Oh my god, this is annoying. Can I scroll? No. Okay, 9. No. 6. My mouse goes to my other monitor anytime I do. I guess that has to do with like how it full screened on my other monitor, but 962. Stop that! Oh my god! It's gonna make me stop recording by accident at some point. Okay. Enter. E. F. Right click. Am I dumb? It said June, right? That's 2 months before August, which is 8, and I remember that because that's my birthday month. 962. Right? On Saturday, the 9th of June at St. Luke's Chapel at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. 962. Am I dumb? Is this not... Wait. What if it's the 24-hour time of 2 o'clock? So it's 14. No. 18 is 6 minus 4. No, yeah, it's 14. What do you want from me? I think I might be dumb. Is it 692? So you do the month first? 69 too? No? Whoa, please. I know what you're trying to get me to do, but it's not working. Let's try 296. Bongus. Schwungo. Alright, 269. 629, I guess. 629. No. What do you want from me? Because I'm pretty sure there's a 3-lot combination and there's 3 numbers that I can use right there. But alas, none of them work. Not a 1. None of them. And here? Hello? I can't get stuck on the first if I'm gonna record this full game, I can't get stuck on the first puzzle. But I shouldn't have to, because the numbers are there. It's the 9th of the 6th month at 2 in the afternoon. Unless 14 is on one of these, I'm pretty sure I know how to do this, and it's just not doing anything. 6, 9, 2. What do you want from me? I am so embarrassed. I have to look. Surely this isn't my fault. Like, I get what I'm supposed to do, but it's just not doing. Do I have to hit a confirm button of some sort that I'm not getting? No. I don't know. What? I don't get it. Oh my god, I actually have to look this up. Layers of fear. First lock code. Alright, hold on. There's supposed... Like, the thing I was looking at, it says there's a note Magoo on the wall here, and it says that this is supposed to be 485, unless this is a different lock. I'll try it. What do you mean? Why is it 485? Why is there no I don't... Whatever. Give me the nonsense. The past holds back. Look closer.
The thought alone that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me. So, will you marry me?
Very nice choice in ring, not going with the whole diamond situation. You went, oh my god, if I get tabbed out for trying to click and drag again, I'm going to lose my mind. Okay, cool. Ring. Awesome. What was the purpose of that? Huh? Oh, now you have it. Now you have a note and a door on the wall. How incredibly cool. Could you not have had a note before? You know, when I was looking at the note saying 692 or 962, the three numbers that could have gone into this, but no, it's 485 for some reason. Some arbitrary reason I don't understand. Let's look at that note again. Does it have 485 on here somewhere? What? Nope, it doesn't. Cool. Whatever, I'm over it. I'll never forget this nonsense you put me through, making me think it's 926, 962 instead of, 485. Why it said save the date, and the date was 9/6/2, 2 in the afternoon on 9-6, but no, the lock code's 485 apparently. Oh, don't you begin with that sass, Mr. Rocking Chair. Stephen Billison, my dear friend of 49 years. Is that you? Potentially trying to spook me and such? Well, how about you? Yeah, I called your bluff. I know it's you, Steven. You piece of shit. Sorry. Didn't mean to swear. I'm just a little bit annoyed at the whole lock and all. You can feel free to rock if you want to, just when I leave, please, because the squeakiness is it's a little bit grating, It's an old chair. Anyway. Anything in here I could potentially use for a note. You've been snooping around my workshop again. For the last time, you are not allowed in that room. Even if the door happens to be open, I forbid it. This is your last warning. Next time, you'll have to look for a new job. Stephen Billison, I knew it. He was hanging out in my workshop when I told him not to. See, that's why I left him on the highway after that bachelorette party. The one we were visiting. Totally visiting. Just visiting. Oh, hey, are you going to Evil Dead me? Are you going to start laughing at me? I'm pretty sure that was a moose, actually, not an elk, but just in case, are you gonna laugh at me? Big laughing boy? No? Are you okay? He's fine. He's got those marble eyes and so. Ooh, those are really chunky dominoes. I like those dominoes. I want chunky dominoes like that. Alright, well. Let's go eat! Alright, cool. I had, unfortunately forgotten about the trap door. Oh, silly me. Well, no place to go but forward now. Does that mean that I kicked something? Is there a chain on the floor? I think there might be a chain on the floor. Hey, how's it going? Dust mice. Even in my lungs, there is always more. Grotesque, vermin, dirt. Horrific. The artist's impression. Achievement unlocked. Ah! I like that stain on the wall, looking potentially like a person. Wow, you could barely see that on that end. This game really likes being dark. Is that a light switch I can flick on? Sweet. Oh, it's not a stain on the wall, it's a hole in the wall. I was hoping for that. Yay, sure. Hey. Oh. Alright. I know how you work, Steven. I know that's your name. Stephen Billison, my friend of 51 years. You're gonna sneak around and you're gonna jump up behind me with your whole painting nonsense, your whole painting charade. You think you're gonna jump in like Super Mario from Super Mario 64 and hide in this painting and shirk your responsibilities? I don't think so. So I'm gonna check behind you and see. Oh yes, that's a bust. Good. You disgust me, Steven. You disgust me. Tuh. I didn't spit on you. I spit in your general direction because, you know, this painting is very nice and I don't want to damage it or anything. So, you just think about what you did. I'm not happy with you, Steven. Steven Billson, my friend of 53 years. I'm not happy with you. And let it be known. Anyway. Walking up these very ominous stairs with the holes in the walls that I really, really should get patched at some point. Oh, the lever. Yes. Very good. I had forgotten about my lever to open up my secret passage a la Scooby-Doo. Squeaka, squeaka. Oh, what did I tell you? Oh, you... Steven! You wungus! You moved the baby, and now he's done got gored on the antlers and such of, the... the mounted deer I didn't give a name beforehand, because I didn't think I would be here again. Well... At least the chunky dominoes are still here. You okay? You having a great time? Look, Steven, you ruined everything. Look, now the deer's not even having a good time. His marble eyes are all glazed over, which is ominous because I don't think marbles can do that. Steven, did you get the deer new eyes? Like actual eyes? I'm watching you, Steven. Alright, is that a... Oh, it's a light for the painting. Got it. Took me a second. Can I interact with the deer head? Excuse me, sir. Can you drop that? Excuse me, sir. Could you drop that, please? That is a child. Potentially my child. Or an allegory for such. So if you could, just drop that. That'd be grand. No? Alright, well. Moving on. Squeaka, squeaka. Ah, corridor with plenty of paintings. Nice. Oh, and they're all horrific. These like AI generated art. Oh no, they're all like looking at me at the same time, I think, is the situation. Ominous. Spooky. George Washington? Alright, cool. Now that was just Steven! What did I tell you? Steven's not happy with me, I don't think. Paint deep lies. Cool. Ah, hello.
Now, a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose. I want to get all those lovely curves just right.
Just some bonding between an artist and his wife. That doesn't look comfortable, though. So, I would have picked a different pose. I noticed that with, like, looking up references for art and such, a lot of the references for poses and such just look really uncomfortable, and I don't know why. They got, like, their legs contorted in weird ways. Alright, well, free tender for the fire. At least I don't have to stack it up. Cool. Anything in here that Steven potentially may have hidden from me? Wanderer. If I swear, if the game gave me an achievement and is about to sass me for walking around and actually exploring, I'm going to be the slightest bit annoyed. Pardon me 1 second while I check that, because I'm curious. Take 1,000 steps. Okay, that'll happen in a game like this. So, no, it's not sassing me. I just probably got it like an hour and a half earlier than I was supposed to. Anyway. There's something in here. Steven, you son of a... Those damn pyrophilic rats. Hate them. Well... Oh, he's missing like part of his face. How cool. Steven? I swear to... Is that just gonna keep happening? Is that just a thing that's gonna... Or is it gonna just passively generate rats that run into the fire? Steven, what kind of hex did you put on my house? Well, anyway, this is a lovely painting, and she's wearing a lovely dress. I like this one. Are they trying to... Oh, that's a fish. Okay, I thought that was like a dog's head. Oh, hold on. There's... That's kind of cool, actually. I don't know if this is intentional, but the reflection of him leaning over the boat kind of looks like a man reaching up from under the water, trying to, like, get help from, like, and being saved from drowning. if that was intentional, then very cool. That's a cool effect. I like that. It also might just be me being stupid. Who's that? Zoom! I can't read that. Hold on, I gotta move my microphone so I can get closer. I'm curious as to what this is. Oscar Wilde. How realistic and mundane. Well, anyway, I was busy being mad at Mr. Stephen Billson, my dear friend of 55 years. 55 years, sorry. He knocked over my entire collection of books that I had meticulously stacked in front of this lovely painting so I wouldn't have to look at it and compare it to my own art. Comparison is the enemy of improvement, growth, whatever. Happiness. Comparison is the enemy of happiness is the quote, I think. Something like that. A whole lot of nothing happening. I'm looking at... I know that's just like the fireplace and everything, going from the hardwood to the stone and such, but I feel like there's another trapdoor here. But I might be just thinking of that first edition I thought of earlier that I had completely forgotten about and fell and got jump scared by Steven. So, Bart Murillo. Thapsum Depin Genspro Philarum Votus Aprexi Bus Explendus. Man, I really wish I could remember any of the Latin I learned, like... Oh, wow, 6 years ago. Weird. Oh, I was supposed to inspect... Oh, but he's done melted. Steven! What did I tell you about stacking my books when I have my back turned? You piece of shit! Sorry. Swore again. It's a habit I'm trying to kick. That's why I replaced that nasty F word with screw earlier. Trying to swear less. It's not healthy to swear as often as I used to. But oh, Steven, my dear friend of 57 years, how dare you! I've told you a million times not to stack my books behind my back and knock over my tables when I have my back turned. And no, you go behind it. Well, at least you cleared off the table. So that's good, at least. But at the same time, you made this guy melt. You stacked my books, which then fell over because gravity and such. You turned over my tables, that chair, and you melted that wonderful painting I was admiring earlier, and now it looks like every single one of them is hanged. I don't know. That is a super cool painting, actually. It's horrifying, of course. But that is a super cool painting. That looks really cool. Brutalist as hell, but this is super cool. Anyway. Oh, what am I gonna do? Steven. Oh, he's soloed the pillows. I'm not even sure if I used that word correctly. I really can't with him. I have been friends with Stephen Billson for 59 years. 59 whole years. Almost 61 years of being friends with Stephen Billson, and he does nonsense like this anytime I have my back turned. I don't get it. I don't understand how it can be so unbelievably reliable with just screwing with me when I thought we were friends. We have been friends for 63 years, and I do not understand how he has put up this charade of just messing with me. I thought we put those tendencies behind us 65 years ago, but apparently not. You okay? I swear, Steven, if you made my wife cry, our 69-year friendship is over. Excuse me. Steven, I hear you whispering. I am trying to get in here and console my wife, and you're bothering me, Steven, and I hear that. If I turn that corner and you're there, I'm going to be real cross with you, I'll tell you that much. Wifey? Are you okay? Janet? Is your name Janet? I hope your name's Janet. It's a good name. Can I come in? Do you want to talk? I can cook tonight if you're not feeling good. I learned a new recipe. I think you'll like it. I know you're gluten intolerant, but I can substitute the wheat for something else. No? Okay, I'll check back in an hour. Just make sure to have your cry. Ah.
Hello. It's about time for us to talk, don't you think? I mean, I've seen you in my house so many times. and yet I could never find the courage to face you directly. Not until now.
Was that wife talking to me? Or was that my wife talking to Steven? Steven, you home-wrecking degenerate. I swear. I've had just about enough of you. Oh, well, Abraham Lincoln? Why'd you go and do that? Assuming you, where's her arms like folded up like that? What is going on in this image? She's about as confused as I am. I don't think he hit her. I think he's just like maxing and she tripped and is now praying on the floor, I guess? I don't get this one. I don't understand this one. Open. Nope. Okay. Steven, are you there? Steven Billison, my friend of 71 years. Do I have... That's a lot of paprika. Huh. You know, I've forgotten how much paprika we used in this household. It's a lot. Like, we need jars on jars of exclusively paprika. We don't use any other seasoning. It is exclusively paprika and whatever natural flavoring from the ingredients we use. You know, for the actual food parts. You know, like apples and ground beef, chicken breast, garlic, chives, spice leaves, corn. We're a big fan of corn in this household. Steven knows, or at least he should know. If we were actually friends, he would remember that me and my lovely wife, probably Janet, love corn. Absolutely adore corn. Oh, look. See? Corn. We got corn on corn. Stacks on stacks of corn. Well, at least my scale's still here. Alright. Heck yeah, still works. Steven, if you turned off the lovely ambient music and turned on... Steven. Steven, don't do this, Steven. I know you like generating and rotting fruit out of... Steven! Steven Billison III, my dear friend of 75 years, if you do not get out here right now and show me... Steven! How dare you? Steven Billison III, my dear friend of 77 years. What? What's up? Is that a...
First, I looked for a canvas.
Oh.
Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.
Oh! Assuming this is me, I've been painting I have been painting on people. Whoops. Maybe that's why Steven's cross with me. No, he wouldn't. He doesn't care. Well, I was gonna say, Steven's a good boy, he'll understand. But after he chucked that knife at me, narrowly missing me and damaging my wall, I'm not so sure if Steven is a good boy anymore. Despite the fact that we have been friends for 79 years, he decides to chuck a knife in my general direction. Wow, I cannot see. It is pitch black. So here's what I'm going to do. I open that door, and I'm going to do exactly what I do whenever I go to take something into the garage at night. I'm going to open that door, stare out into the horrifying darkness, and I'm going to sprint in there as fast as possible and assert my dominance. So, Steven, if you're in there, you're a big fat wiener! Hold on, door's not... You're a big fat... Not sure if you can see that, how dark it is, but there is a... That is, unfortunately, my prank door. It leads to a brick wall. Alright, Steven, you got me. You made me use my own prank door. I know you must be cross for me beating you with that once, but, like, I mean, it was really funny. It's a super funny addition to the house. Like that, the trapdoor. My house is hilarious. And you know what, Steven? I think you might just be a little jealous. Shapeless dreams. Yeah, I don't think so. I like the addition of the prank door and the trapdoor. I'm obsessed with funny doors, and I think you're just jealous of my ingenious to add all these special funny doors throughout my house. Do you have an idea when a guest comes over and I tell them, oh, there's some extra ingredients in the pantry, can you go get them? And they go into the kitchen, they see the door that leads to the pantry, and then boom, brick wall. It's hilarious. They usually leave afterward, but it's hilarious, and I get a good laugh out of it. So maybe you should try adding some funny doors to your house someday, Steven, my dear friend of 81 years. You jerk. Oh, hey, it's the same one. Cool. Rats. Alright, well, anyway, I still have to finish this painting, so let's just put my worries about Steven and his nonsense aside and just work a little bit more on this lovely, lovely painting. There are some reds there, some reds there, some more reds there, and we've got lava flamingos, everyone. Yes, my vision. It's slowly coming together. One of these days I'll have Hell's Zoo finally painted out for the world to see. And especially Steven. He really likes flamingos, so I hope he likes this painting. Just because Steven's a little cross with me doesn't mean I can't be a good friend and appeal to his interests of flamingos and hell. I try my best to be a good friend. So we're gonna do what I should have done 1,000 years ago and take my utility elevator down into storage, and I'm gonna go get some more lava-based paint. It's very rare, very hard to come by. At least 14 people died trying to get the bottle I have. Which one takes me to the lava paint room? Emergency stop, light switch. All right, well. Right is right, so shkatunk. No? Left? No. Oh. Oh. Ooh. No, I'm trying to rave here. Hold on. Let me. Stephen Bellison, my dear friend of 83 years. Can I... Am I misunderstanding? Can I leave? Is this one of those instantaneous Minecraft elevator mods I've heard so much about? Nope. Maybe the door wasn't closed fully. Yeah, there. It was a safety precaution. Right, I seem to have forgotten that the lava storage is upstairs, not downstairs. Downstairs is the corn and garlic storage. The past catches on? Is that what that said? Steven, have you been painting these messages? Is not my lovely wife, maybe Janet, this whole time? I swear to G, if Steven has been impersonating my lovely wife, maybe Janet, by leaving soot messages all over my house just like she used to, you know, when she was here this morning, and years before, of course. We're a very happy home. We're a very happy home. Very happy household. My wife, Janet, maybe, and our 2 potential daughters that we love dearly. I swear to Steven, that door was locked. That door was locked for a reason. I checked it 3 times to make sure it was still locked. You're not Steven. You're that babyface man I've heard so much about. Why are you here? Oh, it's a series. I swear, Steven, if you are in here, I am going to be so cross with you. Where is he? Alright. You know what? No, I don't trust this for a second. I suspect Steven's here. I'm turning up the brightness so I can see all of these paintings. Steven? Alright. Steven is not here. We'll turn that back down. We'll keep it like halfway. I forget what I had it at before. This Steven. I can't believe him. Opening my doors to my private viewing galleries of a single chair in a claustrophobic room filled with paintings. I keep that locked. That is my private chambers. Was I supposed to interact with something in there? I think I might have been. I think I got caught up looking for Steven. Steven? Excuse me, sir. Have you... Oh, there's a key. Alright. Dear sir, while I can certainly understand that you are upset and I have nothing but sympathy for your wife and yourself, I must categorically state that I do not wish to receive any further correspondence from you in this matter. Any skin graft procedure is extremely complicated and inherently associated with the risk of failure. Having stated that, I assure you that me and my colleagues at St. Anne have made every effort to ensure a positive outcome for your wife. Personally speaking, I believe we have done the best job possible considering the extent of tissue damage. You are, of course, entitled to your own opinion, and I can certainly understand your disappointment. What I do not understand is how you seem to think writing hateful letters to me or my fellow doctors will ameliorate. I've never seen that word before. The situation. As I've already stated, I can certainly understand you've been under a lot of stress as of late, and thus I will not press charges if you refrain from any future correspondence. Let me make it absolutely clear that I will not tolerate any further threats aimed at my staff, my family, or myself. If you wish to seek psychological help, I can have my assistant provide contact information of several specialists who would be more than competent to help you get through these hard times. With regards, and the best wishes for you and your wife, William H. Green, MD. Ah, cool. So, something happened to my lovely wife, maybe Janet, and she's required a heck of a lot of skin grafts and a leg prosthesis. Stephen Billison III, if you turned off the lights while I was in my private... You changed the hallway again. Well, on the bright side... That's not my lovely wife, potentially, Janet. That's just a painting.
Why did you stop? That tune was perfect. Honey, please, just a little longer. At least until I finish painting this one part. Oh, don't make me beg.
Stephen Billison III, you are not messing up that lovely painting, are you? What is going on there? Is it a map, or is it just like various like ink splotches? Well, seeing as how this painting is the focal point, I'd assume there's something going to be behind me the moment I turn around. Just a hunch. Steven's probably gonna... He loves that whole turning around thing. We were all there for it earlier. Steven! Alright, fair enough. I had assumed Steven was going to prank me, as he normally does, whenever I turn around. But, luckily not this time around. Oh, hey. Why is the elevator all different and... Oh, it's all busted and such. Well, now I have to take this Steven, is this your way of calling me fat? I'll have you know, I exercise once a week. And I'm in the best shape of my life. I will have you know that, Sir Stephen Billison, my dear friend of 85 years. He has no faith in me or my ability to lose weight. I told him, once he gives me a reason, I will start going to the gym. I'll start jogging. I'll start taking good care of myself, eating right. That's how I changed to my corn, garlic, and mushroom diet. Whole mushrooms exclusively, please. I'll go. I feel like I don't need to go in the attic yet. Okay, I need to go in the attic, so we'll head up. We'll head up right there. Steven, are you up here? No. Not today. Good. I told him. Stephen Billison III, you pyromaniac freak. I swear to He's burning my chairs. Stephen is burning my chair. I have no words. I cannot believe this man. He's gone around this house. He has been pranking me this whole time, not appreciating my own pranks of the funny doors, which are objectively hilarious. And yet, no, you know what, Steven, I swear to G, you played PT once, and now you want to place potentially demonic babies in strange places. He doesn't even have his own original ideas. He's just placing crazy babies. He placed the ink baby in the trunk. I told him not to do that. I told him, whatever you do, don't put the ink baby in the trunk. And what did he do? He puts the ink baby in the trunk. And now we're down an ink baby and a trunk. I can't put anything in there anymore. It's been sallowed. It's been soiled. It's been tarnished. I can't use that trunk anymore. All because he didn't listen to me when I said don't put the ink baby in the trunk. I was abundantly clear when I said don't put the ink baby in the trunk, and he puts the ink baby in the trunk. Now I'm down an ink baby and a trunk, so I can he is progressively causing me more and more property damage, and I don't appreciate it. And he let the pyro rats out. He done what he did it. He let the pyro rats out. I'm incredulous at this point. I'm incredulous that a friend I have had for 89 years would treat me in such a way to burn all of my chairs, destroy my ink baby, impersonate my wife's soot drawings, and let out my collection of pyro rats, and now they're all over the house. Actually, now that I think about it, it might have been the rats that lit my chairs on fire. So it was Steven by extension, because he let the rats out in the first place. Make up your mind. I have made up my mind. You know what? No. 71 years is a good run. No, 91 years. My bad. Math's not my strong suit. 91 years is a good run, but I think I am going to put a fork in it. No. You know what? No. I am done with Stephen Billison III, my dear friend of 93 years. I'm done with him. That I have made up my mind, and my mind says that Stephen Billison III, my dear friend of 85 years, 95 years, he's not truly a friend. I think he just might have been using me for my funny doors. He wasn't jealous. He was just using me for my funny doors, and I'm not here for it. What's up with that shadow? That's a weird shadow. Is that intentional? Is this supposed to be a clue to something? Steven, is that you? You know my penchant for funny shadows that don't make sense, Steven. Are you trying to butter me up so we can be friends? And no. I've already made up my mind. I said I'm done with him. Just because he's pandering towards my love for funny shadows, that's not going to change my mind. That's not going to change my mind. He has giving me too much grief this entire time, and I have already decided that I am done with him. So no amount of funny shadows that don't make sense will make me feel better. It makes me feel a little better. I do like the funny shadow. Now I'll tell you what, Stephen Billison III, I swear to G, I cannot believe you even knocked down the nameless deer mount. How dare you? That funny shadow was just a ruse. You made me lower my guard for a second just to have one of your funny little massive property damage pranks that you love so much. You know what? No. I'm not even going in there. I'm not going in there. I'm just... that is not my problem. I'm going to make Steven pay for that. Either physically or monetarily. I do not care. I will make Steven... Alright, well. I will make Steven pay for that. He caused all of that property damage, and one of his, tried and true, I've been doing these for 97 years, these funny little Stephen Billison III property damage pranks. And you know what? I think it's high time that he pays for the property damage for once in his life. Oh, and he's melting my paintings as well. I'll maybe upgrade it this time at least. That's a pretty sweet painting, actually. All right, you gotta pass on that one, Steven. That's pretty bitchin'. I like that one. I cannot stand this, man. I put, like, that was an upgrade. Oh, and the soot writing. The soot writing. I am almost fully convinced this isn't my wife writing these messages anymore. I'm positive that this is Stephen Billison III, my dear friend of 99 years. And his handwriting is so unlike my wife's that I can't read this backwards. So I'm just gonna go into this perfectly mirrored room and actually read Stephen Billison III. Don't you do these weird effects at me. It cannot be undone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you know how much irreplaceable stuff was in that last room? I'm gonna have to go kill another elk just so I can not give it a name and mount its head on my mantle. Stephen Billison III, my dear friend of 101 years, he is single-handedly responsible for the death of another elk that didn't need to happen. But no, he had to go ruin everything, literally everything in there, and make it so that was an actual mirror. Creepy, weird, really cool. That's a super cool effect. Sorry, I didn't even... But anyway, Stephen Billison III. So I know I've been keeping up this bit this whole time. With whole Steven and whatnot. Pop! I don't want anyone to think like I'm not enjoying this or like I'm not taking it seriously. I'm really liking this game so far. Steven! Actually, you know what? That's super cool. That's really cool, actually. Can I have this painting? Well, I mean, it's in my house, so I do have it, but, like, that's a super cool painting. You didn't really need to burn the dogs for it. That seems a little excessive, but that's a super cool painting. I just made a skull dog character. She's my second persona. Look, there she is. She's popped up in the little editing thing. Say hi. Hi, Rosie. How you doing? This is weird because usually I'm just speaking as myself whenever you pop up and you're editing. Yeah, that's usually how personas work. We are kind of the same person. Yeah, it's excessively weird now that I think about it. I don't think I'm ripping him off. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that I was Portuguese. I am part Portuguese. I am not. This is a different thing. Lixian's not a furry. He's just Portuguese. He's also not a ghost either. So this is a different thing. All right? It's different. It's different. Well, I don't need your opinion. You know what? No. I'm done with you. Just go back to editing, please. This is a 3-hour video. You have work to do. Go. Get. All right. Anyway, back to the game that I have been doing. You know, some days I just feel like I can't trust anyone. I can't trust my wife, Jen. Well, I can trust her. She'd never do anything wrong for me. Never. Not once. So, I can trust my wife. I can't... Stephen Billison III, you colossal piece of shit. If you took my wife's wheelchair for one of your turnaround pranks, that is like the 45th to last straw. I swear. If I go to my lovely wife, maybe Janet's room, and her wheelchair is not there, I'm going to Shadow Force into the afterlife, and I don't know what I will do. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll drag your soul back to that same highway I left you on after that bachelorette party we were definitely just visiting. Oh, you think you're so funny, Steven. You think I don't recognize you with that mustache you didn't have before? Yeah, you know what? Do you know what, Steven? Do you know what? You know what? This is what... You glued my door open. And now you're gonna do it again, aren't you? I know how you tick, Steven. I'm gonna turn on Steven! right. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that one. Good job. Good prank. Do it again. Yeah, sure. He got me. Steven got me. I let my guard. What did I learn about last time with the property damage prank? The last property damage prank. I can't let my guard down around Steven because he's just gonna keep getting me. This is how he works. And now that. Oh, you think it's so funny? You're gonna get. And this door actually opens now, right? This door. Oh, and you locked it. How hilarious. And the pyro rats are out again with their low bitrate sound effects coming from the right. Oh, and now you've merged my wife. Oh, wait, no, that's the ink chair. I forgot about that. We use that to transport the ink babies that aren't stored in trunks because they're perishable immediately. Once they get put into a trunk and it's closed, the moment they're exposed to oxygen again, they deteriorate, and this happens. This is a chair, but this was how we transported them. He's just like. Oh, and you broke the ceiling fan. Come on, man. This isn't funny at this point. It's just not. Like, you're Stephen Billison III, you aggressive monster. I cannot believe that he broke my ceiling fan just to weaponize it, and then not even have the due diligence to kill me with it. No, he's like, I'm gonna scare the crap out of him. In this game, I'm playing a man, presumably, assuming I'm not my possibly wife Janet. I don't. Oh, and what are you looking at, huh? Formosus. You got the name of that one pope. Wait. What do you have a pope name, huh? Why do you have a pope name? Wait, why'd you steal a pope's name? It's not cool. Do you know Stephen? Do you know Stephen Billison III, my dear friend of 103 years? Do you? I bet you do. You sack of crap. Well, if there's one thing that this is teaching me, it is that I can trust no one but myself. And maybe my lovely dear wife, Janet, probably. Can you stop with the whole opening my locked doors, please? They're locked for a reason, man. At this point, you're just breaking and entering, and frankly, I'm not here for it. What do you want? What do you want? Oh, you want to break stuff? It's just one of those days. You don't want to wake up. Everything's fucked. Everybody sucks. I know you'll like Limp Bizkit, Steven. You know why? Because you have bad opinions, Steven. You better close that door behind me. Unbelievable. 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 Can I? Good. I was hoping for... Steven. Come on. I am just trying to see. Steven, what did I tell you about manifesting into a corporeal form? Steven! You can't come in, Steven. Yeah. Yeah, just leave. Just be gone. Get out of here. You're not wanted here, Steven. Are you leaving? Or are you just doing that whole pretending to walk away thing outside the door? That you stopped walking. I don't trust him for a second. He's still out there. So I'm just gonna do my usual stuff. I'm gonna look at some old wedding photos that Steven seems to have scratched the faces out of because he misses his wife that he met that night. We went to the bachelorette party and I left him on the highway. The one we were visiting, of course. Stephen Billison III, I heard you walking. Oh, did you? Formosus, you devious little... I swear. I knew it. I knew Formosus over there. He was in good with Steven. He was in good with him. He knew Steven and he didn't tell me. He completely withheld information. How unbelievably unacceptable. I cannot... Like, truly, in this world, you cannot trust anyone but yourself and potentially your wife, probably Janet. Truly. Oh, and let me guess. Steven's hanging out in the cabinet now, is he? My alcohol cabinet that I may have knocked bottles out earlier, but don't tell me what my wife Janet, please. Probably Janet. You know, I'm gonna crank up the gramophone. Gonna relax, listen to some tunes. Come on. There we go. All right. Now that we've heard the sound of the plate, let's actually put some vinyl on there. Boink. There we go. Oh, Steven, you've leveled up into melting my bed, where me and my lovely wife, probably Janet, sleep every night, get all cozy.
I needed a jar and a plastic tubing. I siphoned gas before. I knew how it was done. I stuck the tube in a vein and sucked on it until blood filled my mouth. Then put the tube in the jar and it just kept coming. A taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe?
Because you're not very smart, apparently. Oh, he melted the whole thing and made it wibbly wobbly as well. We couldn't even attempt to sleep on that. Alright. Oh, and my vanity that I potentially broke. God darn it. He's ruined everything. This isn't my alcohol cabinet. This is shoes and clothes and articles of clothing and such. Did he move my beer, my alcohol, my everything else that I used for painting dead bodies and such? Painting on dead bodies. Oh, hold on. Can I crank it the other way? Ah, there we go. Now it's going right way. Okay, hold on. That's the playback speed. So we'll put that back, and then this button maybe, if I could. Hold on. Had it for a second. Hold on. Oh. There we go. Now. And it's rebuilt the... Okay, so it wasn't Steven, it was the gramophone. Steven did give me this, so I'm not sure why I didn't expect it to do whatever nonsense he's capable of. Well, live and learn. Anything in here now? And reality? No? Okay. Just making sure. Anyway, Steven, now that I have acquired my blood paint once again, and I can actually go back to what I wanted to, thank you. See, this is what happens when we cooperate. You listen to what I want, I listen to what you want, and you know what you want? I know what you want. You want more magma flamingos. That's very hard to say quickly. And you know what?
Oh, stop looking at me like that. It's just a little something to help me focus on my work, that's all.
Some liquid courage for your grand art opening. You know, the day we met 105 years ago, Steven gave me this. At the very beginning, he's the only one that believed in my art. And, you know what? Thinking back on it, maybe I've been a little bit too hard on him. I have my various funny doors I've placed throughout my house over the many years I've renovated it. And he has his property damage. So maybe we're not so different. Maybe we're not so different. You know what? Just... Oh, well, hold on. Here we go. Ah, okay. So there's, like, 6 of these. Okay. Gotcha. Well... Oh, and I have 2 because I picked the blood, yeah? Good. So I think it's high time. You know, we show that we still appreciate Steven, and we had some more blood flamingos. Magma flamingos, I'm sorry. Actually, I feel more like a crane would probably be cool. It's not a crane, it's a... Well... You know what? Art is in the eye of the beholder. So I just kind of threw some paint around. I started going more flamingo, and I was like, nah, maybe crane. But then I just kind of went more abstract with it. Maybe throw in a little bit of that hell aesthetic that Steven loves so much. So we'll see what he thinks about it whenever he ends up seeing it. There we go. Yeah, and now I got the skin and the blood. So bones, teeth, genitals, and hair, and then I'm done. Anyway, we have some work to do. We, meaning me and my dear friend Steven, my dear friend of 107 years. Is this a scrapbook? Is this scrapbook? Scrapbook, maybe? Maybe scrapbook? Oh, I missed stuff. I've missed stuff. Whoops. Well, I'm probably gonna get the bad ending now. Well, live and learn. Steven, you didn't have to turn back on the hauntingly beautiful ambient music again. Oh, Steven, you're trying to butter me up with the Silent Hill 4 door. Steven. You just go ahead and stop, buddy. You know what? We've been friends for 109 years at this point, so who says... Looks like it's going to be staying at 109 years if you keep doing that. I now have a vase that I need to clean up and replace, but, you know what? Maybe that wasn't Steven. Maybe that was just a freak hurricane that lasted approximately 5 seconds. It happens at this part of the country. It's just something you have to deal with. Have to be prepared for it at any given moment. You moved my wife's piano? That kind of looks like my friend Tanner. Weird. I stubbed my toe, and you tossed it. Oh, Steven, please. If only you weren't such a strong man that you could toss my wife's piano down a hallway like that. Steven, please. I tried. I painted you the ambiguous magma crane that turned into a hell portal, and you go and toss my wife's piano down a hallway. Like, what kind of friend are you, dude? Come on, I'm trying my best here. You're doing all this nonsense at my expense, and you're just like, haha, wouldn't it be funny if I took his lovely wife Janet's piano and just tossed it down a hallway? That'd be pretty funny. Well, you know what? I don't. Steven, you're really trying to butter me up. You. Was this a surprise party all along? Did you have a new renovation of my house to add another funny door? Steven, you dog. Steven? Steven? Steven, this hallway looks a little ominous, Steven. Ominous and, not safe. Oh, my God. Steven, how dare you hang one of the ink babies? Steven, that is a child. That is an ink child. Steven, what is wrong with you, sir? Hold on. Oh, a new brand of prank door. It's one of those prank doors that flies off the hinges the moment you activate it. Steven, you're innovating. I thought these just came out, and you got one for my preposterous house, my impossible geometry house. I don't believe it. Maybe he is a good friend after all. He knows how much I love funny shadows that don't make sense, and funny doors. He knows I love funny door. And I don't know why I didn't pick up on his love for putting books in places that books shouldn't be. And he knocked off one of my funny doors. That was my favorite funny door. That was the one that opened up into a leopard pit. The leopards! No! Wait, are the leopards okay? Please tell me you put a tarp over it at least. I need to feed them still. Steven, are the leopards okay? Or I put a leopard pit down there. There was the small one. Her name was Stacy. There was the round, like really round rotund guy. His name was Bob. If he hurt Bob and Stacy, I swear I don't know what I'd do. And it's raining. Okay. If he closed the screen door at least so they don't drown, then I suppose it's fine. I can move the books and feed him in the morning. Oh, my least favorite painting I've done. Steven, you dongus.
Cretins. Simple blind fools. Ingrates. Cretins, ingrates, ignorance. Blind fools, ignorant, ingrates. Blind fools, simpletons.
Well, I see that Steven has been practicing his vocabulary in here. I knew giving him that book on various insults meaning low intelligence would work out eventually. It was just down to a matter of him actually using it for once. Stacy and Bob, I hope you're okay. I paid a lot of money to import those leopards. Where from? I don't know. All I know is I imported them. Bob was a little bit round, so I named him Bob, and Stacy just kind of looked like a Stacy. And I hope, above all else, I hope they're okay. Because if I'm down 2 leopards, I'm going to be devastated. Absolutely devastated. I'll tell you that much. I can't even use my Galdern smoking pipe. Everything's just... Oh, hold on. Let me just squeeze through here. Everything's just going downhill. The moment I came home, without you know, talking to Steven about the whole... No, Steven, that's not how you return a call. You can't just ring the phone backwards. You have to dial their number, and then you can call them back. You can't... Steven. Steven, you can't... That's not... He doesn't have the greatest grasp on reality. He just kind of thinks if he does things in reverse, they'll happen in reverse. I have an idea. If I'm walking that way and it's going backwards, what if I turn around? Will it go...
Hello? Yes, speaking. What? What fire? Oh, God. Is she... Which hospital? I'm on my way.
Ah. I think Steven might be a little bit more malicious than I thought. He might have, He may have set my house on fire. And by extension, my beautiful wife, maybe Janet. Have I been duped? Has Steven never been a friend in the first... I think he's just been using me. He remembers. He definitely remembers how I left him on the highway after coming back from that bachelorette party we were definitely just visiting. And I think he might be a little bit angry with me. A little bit more than angry, actually. Like, potentially angry enough to, you know, start that fire, that horrifically disfigured my wife is what I was trying to say. Before you interrupted me so grievously. Well, that's not what I wanted. Well, this wasn't like this before. I don't know why I keep expecting to turn around to something I've seen before. I don't know why that keeps happening. It's not very smart of me. Oh, is that a little medal? Cool. That's a big pocket watch. Because that's a pipe, and those are matches. That's a big pocket watch. Holy crap, that is a Flava Flav pocket watch. Cool. Anyway. Oh, there's an even better comparison. There's a glasses case right here. Those are glasses. That's a pocket watch. Oh my. That is a cargo pants pocket watch. That thing is huge. Flapping horror, be quiet. Constantly flapping. Eating other rats? Well, that's more common than you think. Rats really just don't give a crap what they eat. If it's small enough to fit in their gullet, they'll probably eat it. And even if it's not small enough, then they can just bite it to make it small enough. You know, how eating works. Hello? Steve, you got me another... Steven? What did I... Steven! Steven, stop. I am trying to commentate, Steven. What the hey? Steven! Steven, you dastardly dickbag! I'm trying to console my wife here, and you're just kind of throwing this... And... Well, it's not an elk. It's a white-tailed deer. So, I guess that's fine. They're smaller and therefore less, you know, impactful if you break it. But, like, I mean... You don't have to do that. That's not something you have to do. You schwangus, you ding-dang dibbly-doo. Let me just close this up fully this time, make sure it's closed. And, away we go. Other way. Alright, well, now we can go down and grab some of that corn, some of those mushrooms, a couple jars of paprika. And me, my wife, maybe Steven, if he wants to clean up his act and act a little bit more mature, we can all have a lovely dinner together and just enjoy the rest of our night. Steven, my lovely friend of 112 years, my wife, Janet, who was horrifically disfigured in a fire, me, the people painter, and the ink baby that's in this trunk. See, I expected Steven to be negligent again, but no, this is just a trunk. In any case, as your lawyer, I advise you to refrain from any imprudent actions. In other words, don't do anything stupid. We still have a chance of winning this. Believe it or not, I've gotten clients out of deeper shit than this. Just don't make it any worse. Lay low for a while and let me appeal the court order. This social worker definitely has it in for you. We can use that to our advantage, portray you as a victim of the system. A husband in mourning, a momentary lapse of reason, an overzealous bureaucrat. Trust me, this is our best option. Considering what you've been through lately, I'd say we have a good 50-50 chance of a good outcome. But not if you keep trying to convince everyone that you've gone completely insane. No more outbursts, no more rambling, better yet, no public appearances whatsoever. You can still get your daughter. You can still get your daughter back, I would assume. That is what that say. So, I'd assume something, abandon hope while you can. Well, I don't really feel like it. I'd assume, jumping away from the whole Steven bit for a second, that my wife was in a horrific fire I potentially started mistreating her because she wasn't as beautiful anymore, because you know how burn victims are. Very unfortunate, very sad. And she decided to divorce me potentially, or maybe I was accused of lighting the fire, and I lost my daughters because of it, because I wasn't, seen as a safe enough parent to retain them. Either way, we still have some mysteries to solve as to what Stephen Bilson III, my dear friend of 115 years, might actually, still be down to. Up to, in fact. Anything through here? Barrels and such? Oh, those are my barrels of mushrooms. Right. I knew I had those down. Steven, if the pyro rats got down here into my storage of exclusively whole mushrooms, corn, and paprika, I'm going to be very, very cross with you, my friend. In fact, I don't even think I would call you my friend anymore. Oh, and the water's black. Great. He's completely tainted the. I'm gonna have to go clean the well for weeks to get to fix that. Do you know how long it takes to clean a well? You know how hard it is to get back out of the well? Not very, because you can like tie a rope and prepare for it. It's really if you fall into the well that's an issue. Oh, the black bathtub water with an ink baby in it. He's just putting ink babies in places that were never meant to be. Silent floaters, they clog the drains. Fur in the water, no baths for me. And there goes another ink baby. I'm running out at this point. He just keeps deleting all of my ink babies, and I don't know what I'm gonna do if I run out. Oh, I can move the pallet. Cool. Alright, so we'll add that to the to-do list come morning time. I need to feed Bob and Stacy, potentially actually get them out. Can I turn off the... No, okay. Alright, well. So I need to save Bob and Stacy from the bookcase over the leopard pit. And I'm going to need to buy more ink babies, because Steven, in his infinite wisdom, keeps putting them in places I told him not to, and they keep evaporating. So... unfortunately, this is a problem. I believe this is the one I came out from. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. I mean leopard, Stacy, Bob. I want that one. Here we go. Oh, see, that's the great thing about funny doors. Occasionally, they'll get you. They'll get you. Sometimes you forget where they are, and you have to go for the other one. Oh, yep. Yeah, it happened again, man. Oh, man, I love these. I love these. Whoa! Wow! This has never happened. I completely forgot about this wing. I have completely forgotten about this. All right, hold on. I got another achievement called Inspired OCD, and I want to see. Search 100 drawers and cabinets. All right, cool. Well, I guess there's nothing else to do but to go back. Ooh, the ominous candle hallway. I knew this was a good decision. Not if Steven twists the hallway, man. No, this isn't what it was supposed to be, man. It's supposed to be a nice, like, romantic candle lighting in the hallway, so I could roll my wife down in her wheelchair when she's not wanting to use her prosthesis. And then we can go down in the basement and have a lovely time eating our whole mushrooms, corn, and paprika. With the side of ink baby, maybe. Just in case we feel like it. See, look at how romantic is it in here. The rafters, the grandfather clock askew from the back, the table amidst all of the nonsense I've placed everywhere. Every single thing in here has been meticulously placed for the maximum impact. The draping over the whatever that is, I can't remember. I just draped something over it. And everything in here, down to this broken pile of wood. Not pile, it's a single board. That's a pile, that's a single board. Everything down to the finest detail has been meticulously, and I mean meticulously, placed out for the maximum maximum impact for my lovely wife, potentially Janet. I don't like this rumble. I didn't see... I mentioned the whole thing about meticularity. I'm not sure what the root word of that is. Oh, it's just a table. Okay. Wait a second. Steven! You evaporated my drapage over the table! Steven, you can't do that, man. I literally just mentioned how everything was meticulously placed in a very specific way. And you go and evaporate my drapage. I don't understand. What have I done to him, aside from leave him on a highway after a bachelorette party that we were definitely just visiting? Well, at least the leaning grandfather clock is still here and not working. So, I guess it's not all terrible. What do you mean? Oh, God, Steven! Please! I can't have anything. Well, I guess we'll continue playing music. Steven, it's not funny. Just please don't mess with anything else in here, please. Oh, no, I literally had to put out. Oh. Literally everything. Because he turned off the gravity. And now everything... Oh, this is going to take so long to fix. Oh, everything. Literally, even the candelabra and the wine bottles. And then, and he's jostling it. He's turning the gravity on and off, and he's jostling it. Oh, Jocelyn. That was his wife's name. That was his wife's name. The one even the candle. Oh, that was actually pretty cool, actually. You just candle flipped, bro. That was sweet. Do it again. Do it again. Well, now it's not flipping anymore. Can you? Well. Great. And now everything sucks. You couldn't even let me have the whole candle flip situation, and now reality's set in and everything just sucks again.
I needed to remove the flesh from the bone.
Oh, that's right.
At first, I was lost as to how, but then I sawed it off with a handsaw, boiled it, then put the bone in a mortar. I had to get one, obviously. This was not something I'd done before. Finally, I mixed the dust with some white paint. It made for a lovely undercoat.
I mean, all you have to do to get white dye is put bone meal in your crafting grid, but I guess you could use a mortar and pestle if you want. Anyway, time to try and navigate through all of the nonsense that Mr. Stephen Billison III, my dear friend of 117 years, sorry, has actually replaced, and everything's fine now. Alright, cool. Every time I make a single claim, Steven just is like, hey, but what if I was actually a good guy and it was just a prank? It was one of them classic property damage pranks I love so much, and then he replaces everything. You know? It's just every single time I try to be mad at him. I try to be mad at Steven, and he just he pranks me, he brings me to the end of my rope, and then he's just like, ha, just kidding, look, everything's fine. I'm honestly surprised that in my 121 years of knowing him, I have not picked up on the fact that he can just kind of, you know, undo everything with his eldritch powers and whatnot. But, well, let's continue this painting and see if we can't add a couple more magma flamingos. See, move this here, add some whites, and here we go. Ah, there we go. Oh no, I know what I want to do with this now. I want to make this into a portrait of some kind. Maybe of my wife Janet. Potentially, actually, I could make it of Steven and give it to him so we can try and tide things over. Maybe he'll start pranking me less. Ooh, many options, many options. Either Steven or my wife, maybe Janet, maybe one of my daughters. That could be good. All right. Well, we got 3 more doodads to go. So let's keep the ball rolling. And ideally, Steven won't give us too much more hardship going forward. I'm fine with a little bit of hardship. Ignore her. Okay. Alright, so I guess we'll just ignore her. She's doing her own thing. We'll ignore her. Let's check out this place, see what's going on. Ooh. Gross. Anything in here? Ow. Something just popped in my ear. I'm gonna back up in case it's like a look at her situation. We'll just entirely ignore. Anyway. Oh, my lovely daughter's room, potentially. Yes? Oh, the heart... Well, that's... Ah, she's still young. She can outgrow it. She's a strong girl. She's strong. Are these still my prank doors that I placed? Yeah. Steven, you didn't have to write drunk, perilous, or delirious. Delirious, not perilous. Steven, he's selfish. Oh. Steven, why do you gotta deface my funny doors like that, man? That's like all I have. My wife's been horribly disfigured. I have a Freudian slip because I saw a horse here, so I almost said horsesly disfigured. And now you're depicting me killing that horse, disfiguring that horse, disforging that force, disfargling that horse, dishargling that force. There we go. I knew we would get a door eventually because, you know, I can predict you, Mr. Stephen Billson III, my lovely friend that I've had for 119 years at this point. Oh, the bear! Why did you place my daughter's bear in the middle of the hallway, Steven? Oh, the crows. I was wondering if I let them out this morning. Good to know I left the door open. Mr. Bear, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be in my lovely daughter's room. My lovely, as yet unnamed daughter.
Hey, what is that? Wait, what day is it? It's Sunday? You mean well, why didn't you come and get me? God damn it! You know how I get when I'm caught up in my work!
I remember missing my lovely daughter's 5th birthday. Well, the good thing is we went to Chuck E. Cheese quickly afterwards, so everything was patched up right quick. Well, you painted over the... If you are defacing my daughter's toys now, Steven... Well, at least the Silent Hill 4 door is still here, so at least there's that. If you are defacing my daughter's toys now, I don't know what I am gonna do. What are you looking at, huh? John Queesis? You dickbag? Do you know Formosus? Do you know Steven? Stephen Billson III, my friend I've had for 125 years. John Queesis? Brother of John Queesis Formosus? Yeah, I don't think I pick it up on what you're putting down. I know what you're made of. I know what you do. And I know you know Steven, and you're probably in on all this nonsense. So I don't trust you, John Queesis, son of John Queesis Formosus. You dickbag. You let out the ink babies! Alright, that one's new. Anything else you want to change? What's this? What am I looking at? A wire coming from the ceiling? That's not safe. Oh, the light fixture fell off. Fell off the fixture. Tootsies.
Sweet Jesus! Did you just buy half of the department store? Honey, you don't even know yet if it's gonna be a boy or a girl.
Well, my lovely wife Janet, who I potentially don't know the name of, was definitely excited for our daughter's birth. Stephen Billison III, you son of a bitch! I swear to G, that is the one vanity in this house I have not personally punched with a great deal of prejudice, and you took it away from me. Can't believe this. Lice, mice, bold, bloody, spots, hair, not Ming. Mine! Hair not mine! Where are the Caesars? I love Ratatouille. I watched that movie before I decided I hate Disney and stopped watching every Disney movie legally. Cool. For legal sakes, I don't condone piracy in any way, shape, or form. I had to move most of the dolls out of her room. It was getting ridiculous. You can't just throw gifts at her whenever you feel guilty for whatever it is you feel guilty for. She needs a father, not another useless distraction. Well, I mean, toys and such are okay. Kids like toys. And now you're burning the whatnot and whatever. No, you know what? It's not my wife's fault. It's that Geldern Stephen Billison III, my lovely friend I've had for 129 years fault. We'll go in there in a second. There's some still stuff I want to look at here. Ah, a heartbeat. Broken heartbeat. I thought that was my heartbeat, but no. Ah, a very cool statue. I like that one. George Washington? Anyway. Oh, cool. Now we can play some checkers. Cool. I'll be white and you can be black. Usually it's red and black, and white and black is usually chess. So, if you would, Steven, assuming you're here, go ahead and make your move. Go ahead. I insist. Okay, go on. You go first. Usually white goes first, but I just think that's a little racist. I know it's a board game, but, like, you know, it's black versus white, and white goes first. I mean, like, come on. It's like the 1920s, probably. So, like, obviously, I mean, okay, you know, if you're gonna be that way, then I'm just not gonna bother. I don't know why I didn't expect him to be that way. It's Stephen Billison III, my lovely friend I've had for 131 years, but you know. You know, that thing on the wall said to just ignore her, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to ignore it. I'm just gonna move on. Anything in here? Potentially. Maybe, perhaps. Yes. No. Maybe so. Ooh. Spacebar. Near the blueberry bush by the Emerald Creek. Oh, it's lovely. I love little, like, simplistic sketches like this. They're delightful. Oh, little duck boy. There once lived a duck who was a bit of a freak. Not content to just splash away in the rivers, she liked tearing out hearts and chewing on livers. Good for her. Good for her. That lovely duck who loves eating people. Good for her. I'm happy for her. John Queesus, don't think I don't recognize you just because you're in that fancy getup. And I still don't trust you, John Queesus. Why is my vision going funny, John Queesus? What are you doing? My vision going funny, or you going funny? Is this one of those funny paintings I tried? I think it might be. Funny doors are good. Funny paintings, not so much. It just kind of makes my eyes hurt. So, you know what, John Queesus? You stay there. John Queesus. John Queesus. I know you, and I know your brother, John Queesus Formosus, so don't even think about doing some nonsense when I turn my back. I know you've been talking to Steven, but just because you have, that doesn't give you any right to do nonsense, whatever it is you do when I have my back turned. No right. No right. That's why I thought I could just get a little blurry. Dickbag. Quit it. Let that be a lesson to you. I told you not to sass me. I told him not to, and what did he do? He made me use my psychokinesis. That I have. It's an ability I have. Talking behind our backs! Flowers! Good. I never trusted those plant things anyway. That's why I eat exclusively corn, mushrooms, and paprika. They're not plants. Corn isn't a plant. You ever seen a plant that looks like that? No, plants have leaves. Anything in here I could potentially... The books, Steven! The books! Oh, how did you even... Oh, I just... He took my daughter's crayons and tossed them all over the place, assuming that it wasn't just my daughter. But he took my daughter's crayons and tossed them all over the place, and then made a copy of that same room and drew on the floor and tossed all the books every which way and added more crayons to the chair. Alright, well, I guess let's see what's in the next version of this room. Oh! And he turned off the gravity! He drew more... Though the books are like more tidy somehow, and then he added more crayons into the chair, and then he turned off the gravity. Incredulous is the only word I can describe it. At least turn the gravity back on. Crayons are cleaned up. Can you do the books now, please, sir? Mr. Stephen Billison III, my dear friend I have had for 133 years. Please. If you would, that would be... I swear to G, you let out the Galdern ink babies. Oh, you did, didn't you? I told you this would happen. I told you. If you let out the ink babies, their heads are going to start floating, and then falling, and then evaporating into more ink, and then I'm going to have to clean it up because it's my house. I told him that would happen, and he didn't listen. I don't know why he refuses to listen to me on my matter of ink babies. Exclusively, and specifically on matters of ink babies, he just doesn't listen. He either tunes it out or intentionally does the things I tell him not to. This one's still intact, which is good. Luckily this one was actually stored on an ink-resistant, media center? Bookshelf? Book... Excuse me. No. Close these. Close them. There. Okay. Anyway. Oh, more ink, baby. Why did you... Oh, in my wife's wheelchair, that's not the ink one this time. You put them in the wrong... Steven. That's not Steven. John Queesis. I know that's you dickbag. John Queesis, you son of a bitch. What even is this? It's the cabinet again. Oh, well. Alright, that was new. Wow, I cannot see. Door's gone. Oh, good! So, I wasn't expecting the ink babies to come alive in any way, shape, or form. When I was buying them, that was never mentioned. Yeah, no, they're jostling. A lot of jostling going on. Was that you, Steven, or is that just an interesting side effect that the ink baby dealer did not tell me about? Either way, it was very unsettling. At least that's okay. Anyway, turn these on so I can see again. Delightful. Oh, my wife's chair! Oh God. No, she doesn't like her prosthesis, man. I can't afford another chair. Well, I mean, I can because I'm a painter and people like my paintings, but like, I can't. I would prefer not to have to buy another chair. Oh, and now it's gone into the abyss. Why did I add the abyss section on my house? Bye, baby! That wasn't my daughter. Anyway. Wow. Okay, you know what? I'll give that one to you, Steven. That was Galdern hilarious. Oh my god. Holy crap. You know what? I'm not regretting it, him letting out the ink babies anymore. That was really funny. Apparently they don't have a concept of walls. Good to know. Oh, that one's not supposed to be in there. What are you looking at? What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What are you looking at? Steven? Steven? You there? Steven? Steven! Oh, the red corridor. I had forgotten about that. Oh. There's something moving down there. Good. So, assuming that is my lovely wife Janet that I am supposed to ignore, what if I continued on down this way? Ah, yeah, see? There was something down here, and you just couldn't tell. This is one of this is another thing I was trying. I thought it'd be interesting if we had a funny corridor along with the funny doors. So I had this installed that just kind of zigzags and keeps going, and it keeps going for a while. And you have one of two choices. One, you can keep going for around 3.5 hours, and you'll eventually be back in the pantry, but like the real pantry, not the prank pantry, not the funny door pantry, the pantry. Or you can turn around, and it is an equal chance of you just going back to where you were, or you get teleported into the Shadow Realm and then have to duel and you'll have to duel a Gorlock to the death using only a rusted battle axe and a buckler. I had to pay a lot of money for that Gorlock, man. Like a lot of money. Like it was $50,000 in 1920s money. That's a lot. Do you know how hard it is to get a Gorlock nowadays? It's really, really hard to get a Gorlock. They're endangered, you know. When's the last time you ever heard about a Gorlock? Yeah, I'll give you a hint. It's not close to the 1920s. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much. Gorlock's impossible to get, especially in today's market, especially in today's climate. Not like political climate or ecological climate or anything, but like actual climate. Global warming and all that nonsense. Gorlocks thrive in cold temperatures, and the world's heating up and whatnot. I had to deal with a wildfire a couple weeks ago. The ice caps are melting slowly but surely, driving polar bears south and wiping out the Gorlocks, which is why I was talking about it. But it looks like I may have gotten this wrong. And hold on, let me check to see if there's another light fixture around this corner. Then okay, yeah, all right, yeah. No, this is a different funny corridor. This is the one where if you follow it for 3.5 hours, you then have to fight a Gorlock to the death using nothing but a rusted spear and a tower shield. So now if I turn around and go the other way, I should just go back to where I was. Yeah, here we go. All right. I made them pretty similar, but if you look out for the specific details, then you can you can turn around and go back, unless you. Okay. Thank you. I was not expecting that to happen again, but thank you. Oh my god. Oh, holy crap. Hey, man, I was looking. Alright, fine. Wait! Oh, please tell me. Please tell me. Please. Yeah! Wait, hold on. What happens if I... What happens if I... Yeah, and then... There we go. Wait, here it comes. Here it comes. Yeah! One more time. I'm so happy I added this part of the house. I'm so happy. Come on. Do it again. Come on. Yeah, there we go. All right. Then she loops around. She goes down the prank hallway. Full speed ahead. Bam! Never gets old. Best addition on the house. Anyway, let's go check on my wife. Make sure she's okay. Janet, probably. You're okay, honey? You feeling okay? You feeling okay, sweetie? Ooh, that's cool. Oh, that's not Janet. That's another ink baby. Okay. That's really cool. I love that like silhouette of the deer. I like that aesthetic. That's really cool. Anyway, hey Ink Baby, you okay? Everything fine? You okay, Ink Baby? No? Alright. I think she might have been a little cross with me. Okay. Ooh. Whew. Yeah, alright. I will be, that will be on a still image for you all. because that started flashing a lot of colors really rapidly, and I don't want anyone to have a seizure, so I'm sure that was not intentional. Where's this lead? Is this back to the same place? No, actually, it isn't. It is, And we're back to the old grind today, aren't we, Steven? Melting the things that I own because you think it's funny. And you left my wife's perfume out?
I had the most beautiful dream last night. I dreamt he came to me, embraced me, loved me, as he once did. But we both know that while I dreamed my silly little dream, it was you he really lusted for.
The ink baby? I don't know who. I'm also not gonna mess with that door, because it's making a whole lot of noise and I don't vibe with it. Locked door? Open door? Oh, are you gonna play the hauntingly beautiful music again, but like in yeah. Ooh. Aesthetic atmosphere. Squeaky squeaky. Knocka knocka. How's it going, everybody? Oh, it's almost comforting. Proper lighting. A left. You pointing at this? It's pointing left for a reason. If I zoom in on this, does something happen? Oh. Hold on, something's happening. Ooh. I used to have one of these. One of these like light up mobiles. Yeah, mine was like a little ball that you would turn on and set it on your desk and it would spin. They're super cool. Like, not so much the rest of this place, because this is a girl's room. But this kind of thing specifically is really nostalgic to me. Oh, look at the little kitty cat boy. Look at him. Look at him. Okay, before I interact with the music box, I wanna... does that say anything that I can decipher? I can't say anything. Wait. Yeah, no. Wait. No. Okay. Just making sure. Top drawer. Yeah, yep. There we go. Interesting. Is that SCP-106 about to fight Poison Ivy wearing boxing gloves? Very cool. I'd watch that. Beep. 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 Boop. Doop. That's definitely a Jack in the Box. I don't like how it didn't do anything when I wound it up. That's gonna pop up at random and scare the crap out of me, and I know what it is. Is this still the same thing? Yeah, beer death. Oh, that says sin backwards. And if you can also read it as sinner, like missing the E. So, there's just a block. Anna, which is probably my daughter's name. Beer, sinner, death, 1FH4, CD. CD's nuts, Mr. Panda Bear. Anyway, one more once through. How you doing? You're not an ink baby, you're just a baby. Anything in here? Building blocks and such. Oh, wait, no, that's there was like trains. There was model train, like wooden trains in there when I checked the actual room. Oh, here they are. And oh, a turnkey. so I needed that for this. Yeah, okay. Anything in here? Next to the whirligig? Nope. Okay. I think I got everything. So, let's crank up the tunes! Ooh, it's turning pink. That's my favorite. Oh, right there. That is like my favorite shade of pink. It's like a strawberry. Okay, going a little bit too red. Going a little bit red. Can we go back to like the strawberry pink, please? It's still kind of strawberry pink, but like reds. What's the what the whirligig doing? Somebody knocking on the window? Oh no, the windows are knocking. Okay. Hey, look, the Jack in the Box. I wonder if that would have popped up if I didn't wind it. Is that puppy still there? I didn't see the puppy, so probably not. Could you stop, like, smacking the windows through? Okay. Ooh. 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 The night is stark. Not dark. The night is stark. Tony Stark. Stars fade above you. The room goes dark. Ooh. And Mama used to come to tuck you in. Ooh. Now she's nowhere to be seen. Oh, sorry, was I supposed to pronounce that "een"? Baby! Oh, we're back to the yellow. No more strawberry pink. Alright, well, I guess this is my daughter's room, not my room. So, maybe her favorite color is this, like, lemony, almost, like, tangerine orange kind of deal. Oh yeah, look, he popped up. And he's not a terrifying Jack-in-the-Box. He's just a Jack-in-the-Box. Cool. Anyway, that was a fun little venture.
This was a special brush. Like a horsehair brush, but different. At that point, I hesitated. Will this really work? Fuck it. I was already halfway through, and besides, it's not like I can just put it all back and forget the whole thing.
I think I'm putting together what happened. Ooh, that's not the puppy anymore. Very spooky. So, I think... Baby! Alright. So, I'm guessing something must have happened with my wife. And I probably went psycho bonkers and killed her. And then used her various body parts and fluids to paint my new piece for my dear friend Stephen Billison III, who I have known for a stark 139 years. All right, cool. 2 more to go after this. Schwangus. So seeing as how this isn't going for my wife, yeah, we'll really lean into that hell aesthetic. We got this like dead body thing going on. I'm not sure if I want to keep the lack of an eye or maybe add like a bloodshot or like otherwise decayed eye. I'll have to ask Steven next time I see him, see what he thinks. Squeakus. All right, so we got skin, blood, bones, hair. I don't know what these last 2 could be. Clothing, maybe? Clothing and like a ring? I don't know what you do for a ring, but like, hey. Alright, well, more progress to be made. Schwangus. Naka Naka. What do we got going on here? Oh, is this one of those infinite hallways I had installed? I think it is. Those footsteps are new. Ah, faulty wiring. Good. Never heard a ceiling fan as loud as that. All right, well. Oh, it's the painting that I liked with the thing that looks like the guy's drowning, but it's a reflection, and there's probably symbolism for something. Yeah. Oh, it's good to see that one unmelted. I remember just a couple hours ago when Steven melted that painting, and I was devastated. And then he let the pyro rats out, and there was that chest that I tried to open that was 485 instead of 692 or whatever for absolutely no reason. Bongus. Excuse me, can you like actually turn on the lights, please? Potentially, maybe. There's lights around here for a reason, and I expect you to actually use them. Oh, is that the horse kid again? No, it's not. Spooky. Alright, well, turn that back on. There we go. Delirious, easy to forget. Delirious. I combined delirious with delicious, which is another word you could use to describe me. Ladies, I'm recently single. Don't want to talk about it. Easy to forget. Drunk. I didn't place that clock there. Am I supposed to keep staring at that? Well, I did. Alright, well. Remember each mistake, going in circles. Get it right this time. Not yet. Time. Not yet. Delirious, easy to forget, drunk. Alright, well. Anyway. Oh, the painting has fallen. Well, let me check these other doors. See what's going on. Right, it opens out to bunny, goat, black goat, Stan, Santa. That's not good. Well, I mean, hell aesthetic. So, I think I actually got that for Steven, but he didn't want it, so I kept it. Anyway, I still have stuff to do. I'm a man on a mission. Mission to find my lovely wife, Janet. Well, I mean, she's dead. Probably. Most likely dead. But get my daughter back and give Stephen Billison III, my dear friend of 141 years, that I give him a piece of my mind. Just because, you know, I'm a little cross with him. We had a bit of a falling out. Kind of like my dead wife. My lovely dead wife, Janet, potentially. Squeakus. So I would... Oh, Janet! Good to see you, sweetie. You're supposed to be dead. So... I'm not sure why you're here. I'm not sure if you're actually here, but I see you've been taking notes. You took notes of my painting and my interest and stuff, which I appreciate, sweetie. Very nice of you. I appreciate that you're trying to take an interest in some of my own interests, and you know what? I regret killing you. I do. Assuming I did. I'm assuming I did kill you. I can't remember. I'm not so good in the brain, you see. I'm not even fully sure that Stephen Billison III, my dear friend of 145 years, is actually real or not. So, either way, I was told to ignore you. So, I am going to try and open this door, and it's going to be locked. No, it's actually open. Alright, well. Anyway, moving on. We got some other stuff to do. The pyro rats, I knew... Yep, Steven's definitely real, because the pyro rats are definitely out, and I know my wife didn't let them out, because she's probably dead. So that leaves only one reality, and that is Stephen Billison III, my dear friend of 147 years, just being a dickbag and letting out my pyro rats. Oh. There we go. The Chonky Dominoes, they're back. Great. Good. Wonderful. Anyway, I'll open this bad boy up. It's a pull. And there's more pyro rats. Great. They're going to light a fire here someplace. Are you going to stand there? You're just going to stand there? You know what you did. I could see the fire in your eyes. And I know you're a pyro rat. You're not a normal rat. That's how you got past those rat traps earlier. You're kind of cute. You know, a while ago, I was not too keen on rats. In fact, I hated them. But I've come around over the years, and you know what? Yeah, I like your whole fire thing you got going on. You were like fire, you like running into fire, you like setting fires. You got a fire burning inside you, which is why your eyes are glowing. So you know what? I like him. Maybe we should keep this guy around. Maybe we should keep him around. Look at him. He's kind of cute. Little guy, little friend, little fire friend, little friend who got fire. What you showing me, buddy? Are you gonna show me your secrets? Where your friends are hiding potentially? Maybe. Where Steven is hiding, potentially. Simon. I have decided to call you Simon because that is my little guy name. That's my registered little guy name. You little guy Simon. Are you going to show me a place? You show me where to go, buddy? You can show me where to go? Yeah, he's going to show me where to go. Here's a store. Cool. Oh, hold on. Deadbolt. Simon. Oh, that was unnecessary, Simon. Come on. Oh, is this a funny corridor? This is where the Gorlock was. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was where the Gorlock was. But luckily, Simon's a buddy. He knows where he's going. He's probably been around here for a lot longer than Steven might have known. Maybe he let out the normal rats, and then Simon's just... Simon! Come on, man. I gotta clean that. Oh, at least it wasn't one of the paprika bottles, I guess. Well, could have been worse. You there, Simon? Where'd you go, buddy? Cat, dog, rat. Oh, jeez. Ooh. I hope this isn't a code situation. Oh boy. Okay. C... goes... Wait, no, rat. Simon. So I need to pay attention to this one. So R goes in a whoop, and it just get a whoop, scoop 6. A. Scoopity whoopity scoopity 8. Whoops. 6, 8. Skibbity scoobity scobbity doop 7. 687. I'll remember that. 687. Simon 687. It's probably his username. 687. Uh-oh. Okay, so it wasn't rat, unless I did it wrong. In which case, we'll do that over again, just to make sure. So, 6. 8. 7. Okay. So, wait a minute. Do these potentially... Does the number colors have to do anything, potentially? Well, 2, 6, 8 are the only ones that aren't colored. But just in case it's like the one you need to, like... I was the cat in the situation because I was chasing the rat. Let's look at cat. 3. Ooh, 4. Squeeze. Wait, squeeze. 1. It wasn't 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, 6, 8, 7. I wonder if 7, 8, 9, 6, 8, 7. Dog. All right, let's look at dog. Oh, baby skeet. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, no, that's 2. So I must have messed up the first one. Scooby. Wait, Scooby. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. We don't know what. Ski. Oh, yeah. Oh, 2. Scare. 5. It's 5. Wait, no. That's going around to 9. So 259, maybe? Let's try 259. Boop, beep, boop, 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 scoop, boop, boop, scoop, boop. Hey, there we go. It was the picture I had to look at. So it was the dog. Anyway, deadbolt. All right. Thank you, Simon, for leading me to, there, I guess. Oh, Simon, I knew you were a pyro rat. Oh, you put out Simon's fire. We are going to... Anna, we're going to have a little talk about you putting out the pyro rat's fire, sweetie. Oh, you made him angry. You made Simon angry. Now how do you feel? I don't think I can sprint, which is good. It's not good, but, like, I mean, it could be. The hauntingly beautiful music is back. Good. I haven't seen Steven in a while, weirdly. July 19th. Judging by the silence that has now fallen over the house, I can safely assume that he has finally passed out, undoubtedly surrounded by empty bottles and tattered pieces of canvas that have become his preferred bedfellows. Every time it happens, I pray it will be the last. I pray fervently, passionately. Our Lord in heaven, let him crack his head open and the rot spew out. Let him cut his wrist on the glass and let the red bile flow. Let him choke on his own vomit so that we may all find peace. For if you don't, one day I will find the courage to walk down the steps and end him myself. You of all should know it's not the lack of will that stays my hand. Amen. What a horrifying prayer. Ooh, don't like that one. Don't like that. I don't know, that's like the first thing that's actually really, really gotten under my skin. Ooh. Naka Naka. Simon, you there? I could use a buddy right about now. I know not to trust you. You know Steven. Look at that lazy eye of yours. You know Steven. Stephen Bilson III, my dear friend of 152 years. Oh, how can we... Simon! Simon? No, that's a coat rack. You know, it's a coat on a rack. It looked like a rat for a second. I don't think Simon's here anymore. That's really Excuse me. I was walking. Thank you very much. Oh, I can spin! Spin! Yeah. Cool. More of the same grandfather clock. Making noise, not moving. The pendulum's still working, so that's good. Anyway, I still have a whole lot to do, I'll tell you that much. You know, Bob and Stacy still need feeding, and now I have a pyro rat I need to take care of as well. My good buddy Simon. And it's not very much a lack of him being able to tend to himself, because obviously he can. I don't know how long he's been living here. But it's more a fact of, you know, I want to make sure that Simon doesn't get angry and, you know, set a fire where he shouldn't. But I just want to... Excuse me, Steven. I'm not busy. I'm not concerned about your painting right now, buddy. I'm concerned about the trunk.
Fucking mutt won't shut up! Hey! I can do that too! See? But can you paint? No? Well, that's alright. Neither can I, apparently.
Ah, a muzzle. Good. Keep that in there. I don't really feel like it today. That's comforting, though, knowing that this psychotic painter guy talks to his pets like I do. Makes pet noises at their pets like I do. If the dogs are barking, I bark back at them. If Nico's meowing at me, I meow back. That's really comforting, knowing that this artist does that and probably killed his wife. Anyway, hey, sorry I haven't written back in a while. I've been swarmed with work. I gotta tell you, your last letter was troubling to say the least. I just can't believe she would set fire to your old paintings. Why would she do that? The Lady in Black especially. That was your tribute to her, wasn't it? I don't know what to tell you except to get her some professional help, pronto. You could probably talk to someone as well. With all that's happened, I'm sure it would do you some good. I probably don't need to tell you that the buyer was sorely disappointed with the news. The new pieces just aren't selling as well as the classics. Anyway, I'll keep looking. You just hang in there and focus on your work. I know you still have it in you. I believe in you. Your friend and agent, Thomas Caldwell. I don't. You do. With that attitude, maybe, but, just, hunker down, get it done. A lot of pieces I wasn't feeling. A lot of pieces I've made I wasn't feeling, and as I was doing the sketch, I was like, oh god, it looks like garbage. I'll never be good. And then I was just like, okay, I think that's good enough. I guess I'll just do line art, and then the line art makes it look really good, and then it's perfectly fine. It's overthinking. It's overjudging. It just you look at your art much more critically than other people do. So if you start, just full sending it once you get the sketch looking okay, and then you do the line art, and then you'll see, it doesn't look that bad, and then you can post online, and you'll get actually unbiased opinions from people you don't know, or you can send it to your friends if you want some reassurance or criticism and whatnot. It's all about the way you approach your own art. It's all about the way you approach your own art. Anyway, let's look at this whack-ass painting thing that was happening. Oh, I thought that became a hallway. Alright, well. Steven. I knew it was you. I knew it. That classic turn around and have the painting appear behind me prank. You made me gassy, Steven. I'm recording a video right now, Steven. I can't burp like this. Ah, an eyeball. You gonna open? There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Yeah, baby! That's what I was waiting for! Ooh. Very open today. My back. And we're fine. Alright, cool. This looks almost like my actual home. Says everything. Oh no, it's that message again. Alright, well. Are we back in reality? Have we stepped out of and back into reality? Is Steven gone for good now? Come on. Gotta get around. I want to open that trunk. There better not be an ink baby in this trunk, Steven! Nope, it's in the muzzle again. Alright, well. I guess I just had one of those psychotic breaks I've heard so much about. Anyway. The pull. There we go. Squeakers. Alright. Simon! No, that one wasn't big enough. And they didn't have glowing eyes, so neither of those were Simon. So I knew there was just... Simon did let out regular rats. And Simon's just been living here. Well, now I gotta... Oh, God darn it. Now I gotta find rat traps for specifically normal rats, and I have to go around and find all of the pyro rat traps that I placed around, not knowing it was Simon. Is it all worth it? Yeah, I'd say so. You know, I put a lot of... My wife's chair. That is the one thing I have left to remember her by, Steven. I'd prefer if you'd not just, like, toss it. Is it scuffed? Is it okay? And it doesn't look too bad. It's a little dented over here, but I guess it's fine. Alright. Steven, I told you not to mess with my wife's chair. Specifically, my wife's chair. I feel like if I specify something, you're more likely to do the exact opposite of what I have specified. And I don't appreciate it. Not even the slightest single bit. Can I take this out? No, that's... Oh, he says, screw you to the mayor. Good. Anyway, next drawer. Nothing. Alright, cool. Who let the rot out? I was saving that for a rainy day. God darn it.
Hey there, princess. What? Oh, this is Daddy's medicine. Whenever Daddy's hurting, this helps the hurt go away. No, don't touch that! Oh, God. Wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He done yelled at his child, whatever shall do. That's not what I was expecting. I don't remember installing this funny door. Is this Simon's doing? Did he install another funny door in my absence without my knowing? Well, I got a turn crank, so... wasn't that... Call me prudish if you may, but, all the funny doors I've added... Simon's funny door wasn't all that funny. He had that one really good one, but, like, that one wasn't great. It was, like, moderately entertaining at best. It wasn't really a funny door. Hey, I'm sorry. Fine, I won't. Jeez. Instinct of self-preservation. Achievement unlocked. Hold on. Was that actually a thing? He heeded the warning. Yep. Cool. So I guess that would have killed me just then if I actually looked back. Turn crankus. Schwungle bing dang, schwungle bing dang. A little pain goes a long way. Schwungle bing dang, schwungle bing dang. Bing dang do, bing dang do, schwingle bing. I didn't get to finish the Schwingle Bingle Ding Dang song. Alright, well, I hear another ink baby, Simon. Nope, sorry, Simon, you're fine. Steven, I hear the ink baby. It better not be an ink baby I find in a trunk, and it better not evaporate if I do find it in a trunk, because I'm gonna be really cross with you. Be really cross with you, Steven, if you maybe lose another ink baby. I'm just being really careful, by the way, to, like, not look behind me ever, just in case that, like, that remains. Oh, okay.
You fucking took it from me! My gift! I want it back, you hear me? I will bring you back! Drag if I have to! I will make it right, honey, I promise! I will make you right!
Alright, cool. Was it the gift of another funny door, perhaps, maybe? Or a friendly pyro rat by the name of Simon? Looks like I'll have to buy another candelabra. Is that baby-faced man again, or that? No, that's upside-down conquistador. That's. I forgot about that painting. I like that one specifically. Anything else in here that I could potentially have? No. Upside-down conquistador. Are you having a good time? No. Me neither. Okay, I can turn around. Cool. Well, that's spooky. That's really spooky. Was that the only thing I needed to do in here? Am I done in here? Because I don't see anything else. No interactables and whatnot. On the floor, maybe? Lights usually guide me, but I turned off the light. Can I turn it back on? Or is it fizzled? it's fizzled. Alright, well, I guess that was just worth one hauntingly spook. Ah, the elevator. Good. Good. I'm looking forward to this. Metaphorical descent into madness. The other way. Away we go. I hope there wasn't like another message as I was going down, because I had totally forgotten that was a thing and I wasn't paying attention. Naka. What's going on in here? Ah, I heard an ink baby before. That better not be an ink baby in the trunk. That's not an ink baby noise, Steven.
Hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck one. Horde ran down. Hickory dickory dock.
Okay, so it seems I've had a hyperfixation on rats and mice. I've been there before. Just randomly pick a single thing and you're like, alright, this is going to be my personality for the next couple weeks. Happened a lot. Still happens. I'll sometimes hyperfixate just on a word. That's happened recently, actually. I'm currently I'm stuck on thinking the word Shadowfall for some reason. It has, I don't know why, I guess it just sounds cool. I've never planned on, like, writing a book titled Shadowfall or anything. Just a cool word. Oh, a locket. Cool.
You know,
No.
even though you are my rival and the source of all my sorrows, you're also the only one I can still talk to. The only one who will listen. I'm not sure if it's funny or merely pathetic. Probably both.
Sorry, I'm messing with the reflection here, see if there's anything hidden. I mean rival. Was there, like, somebody else other than my beautiful wife Janet that I was interested in? Because I don't remember that, like, at all. I don't remember there being a... The only other character I can remember is Simon and Steven. I made them up. Is that my gramophone all melted and whack? I think it might be. Well, guess I'll have to buy another one. Excuse me. It's supposed to be closed. Anyway. Look how the sound cut out as I was walking. Oh, and my favorite baby face painting. Great. Why do I still have that? Why did I keep that around? I should really, like, just, like... Even if I can't sell it, just, like, give it away to someone. Just because I don't like it. I don't like this painting. Look at his hands! Look at his hands! Those are not the hands of a strong man. Those are the hands of a baby man. He looks like a Sasquatch, like a baby Sasquatch. Baby Sasquatch man. Hello? Ah, there we go. Hello? I told you not to call the bookshelf phone.
Talk to me! Why won't you talk to me?
I told you not to call the bookshelf phone. I told you. And what did you do? You called the bookshelf. That's why I'm not talking to you. I told you not to call the bookshelf phone. That's not my fault. 4, 5, 1. Fahrenheit 451. Anyway. So there is now a little doodad I gotta do. 563. Alright, well. No, 363. Okay. I was gonna do 962 again. Just to check to see if, like, the game was, like, testing my memory and whatnot. But I think that date might have just been irrelevant. Anyway. Schwangus. Schwango. Kabingus. Ah, the other bookshelf phone that I had installed. Let's see, which one was it? Which one? This one? Nope. Is it not the bookshelf phone? I think it might not have been the bookshelf phone. Alright, well, so it's probably outside then. Make our way there. Nope, not outside. Okay, and these books look out of place. Yeah, I'm trying. Just keep it up, I guess. I'm looking for an interactable here. I don't fully understand where. Like a button under my desk? No, oh, wait, oh. I did not. Oh, there's rot in my desk. Great, good. I was hoping for it. There's a dead rat. Hopefully not Simon. Babyface. The monster oh, it's literally Babyface. The monster painting. Some paintings defy simple words, let alone critique. A basic knowledge of the subject is an absolute must if one is to even try taming them. Babyface is one such painting. This art anomaly draws tens of thousands of mediocrity enthusiasts and Sunday abstraction aficionados. In reality, it looks like the result of a week-long art marathon of a not very well-adjusted painter locked in a dark basement. Leaving aside the horrible execution, the painting excels in something. Anyway, something about Chicago on the right too. Anyway, where do I open the other bookshelf? There's my smokes. Surely I'm missing something. Surely. Oh! How could I have forgotten? You know what they always say, gamers don't look up. Well. Oh, the bookshelf door is gone. Good. I was hoping for that. Naka naka, what is popping? I noticed you removed my bookshelf phone and replaced it with a bookshelf door. Oh, here we go. Oh, good. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. A bingus, bingus, what's poppin'? Hello?
You promised.
You promised not to call me on the bookshelf phone, and yet here you are. Bookie, bookie, dookie. Wow, this is trippy as hell. What opened? Oh. 253? 353? That first one doesn't look like a number. I think it's 2. 253. A swoop. A swoop. A swoop. I heard something. It didn't sound like another phone ringing. Maybe it's 353. I really cannot tell what that first number is. A shooby. A schwungo. Schwangus. Nope. Okay. Was I looking at upside down? Looking at it upside down. 8. That's an 8. It's an 8. It connects at the top. 853. Shoo. Oh. 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 Shoop. Shoop. Whoops. All right. Well. 8. All right. 8. 5. 3. There we go. Oh, son of a dingle, dang it. Well. 853. Cover your ears. It's gonna be loud. Told you. Excuse me. Let me just mosey on through here. Ah, the floating phone. I forgot about this one. Hello.
Solves nothing.
So this is what happens. I told you not to call the bookshelf phone, and now reality is collapsing. I'll probably end up in Silent Hill not too long from now. I still don't trust you. Still don't trust you. Alright, do I commit honorable Sudoku for my crimes? 354. Very kind of you. Very helpful. Thank you very much. Oh, it's not floating anymore. Good. I did it wrong. Squeeb. There we go. Hey, Macarena! You know, I made a joke. This is kind of like surrealist, like Silent Hilly. The chains and the impossible geometry and the treacherousness and the jumping down thing. I should play Silent Hill. We'll put a pin in that one. Alright, here we go. Whee! Knock, open up the door, it's real. X gonna give it to you. Okay. Anyway. No, not Babyface. Hello?
You deserve this. All of it. All of it. All of
it. It was an ink phone all along. A finger. Oh, good.
I needed something to add the, how should I put it, final touches. A finger. I needed a finger. Chopped it off, easier than sawing a leg, washed it, dried it in an oven, fell asleep, almost burned it. Will I manage to pull this off?
I mean, it seems like you pulled it off pretty simply. Pretty easily. Trail and error. Trial and error. Dyslexia is twice as potent when the words are backwards. Trial and error. Oh, good. The rot has infested my workshop as well. Well, at least I can kick back, relax, and work on a new painting for my lovely friend Steven, who I've been friends with for 149 years. Anyway, we got some stuff to do. Throw some fingers there, some more of that bone meal white dye here. Add some diamonds for texture, and there we go. We have a decaying woman. It still needs a little bit more, though. Maybe I shouldn't give this to Steven. Maybe I can give it to, myself, to remind myself of how I killed my wife and used her body for this painting. That'd be fun. That'd be real fun. Their, like, blood brooch and the decaying, festering child. Yeah, maybe that's a better idea. All right, cool. One more. We've got we've got skin, blood, bone, hair, and finger. So what's the last one? The head, the brain, the lungs, the pancreas. I don't know. Anyway, Squeakus. Naka Naka, what's going on? Oh, the Silent Hill 4 door. Good. Good to know that's still around. Open door, closed door. I want to open the closed door. No stone unturned. Ooh. My kitchen. Good. Are any of my Yeah, there they are. There's a paprika jar. More paprika and oregano than sugar. More sugar than paprika is what I meant to say. Unless this is, that's oregano. I need to bring up a couple more jars of paprika up here. We got some whole mushrooms and stuff, so we're still good on that front. Oh, running out of apples. All right, noted. I can't believe you would lie to me like that, game. Improstrous and impostable. Anyway, that was fun. I'm wondering what potential more spooks and pranks and such Steven could have in store for us. I wonder if we'll be able to meet Simon again. That'd be wonderful. Are we unveiling another one of those cool, like, brutalist paintings I like so much? No, I think that's the same one we've seen before. Unfortunate. Anyway. Oh, the Rat Man. Oh, look at this funky little... Look at this. I was looking at the funky little guy. The funky little friend. Wibbly, wibbly, wibbly. Wibbly, wibbly, woo. Simon? Simon!
You mind explaining this to me? I know what it is. Care to tell me how it got in my workshop? Stop lying! We both know it couldn't have gotten there on its own.
I mean, it could have. It's a rat. Oh no. Oh wait, actually. You know. Hold on. Let me get a good look at his face. Yep, those are milky nonsense eyes. Okay, we're good. This isn't Simon. That's just a dead rat. It's around Simon's size though, so I wonder if he knew him. Oh, I hope Simon didn't lose a friend. He still has me, but like one of his own. I'll have to talk to him next time I see him. Make sure he's okay. Anyway. Ooh, what do we got going on down here? Alright, turning around. Catch you on the flip side. I ain't doing that. No thank you. No thanks. Okay. Door's locked. Door's unlocked. Alright, cool. That's what we... Oh, the rot. Good. Seems to be infesting my house even more. And, I'm almost positive that Steven is to blame. Actually, I just had a thought. I'm pretty sure that wasn't, because his eyes looked different, but I'm pretty sure... Or rather, that better not have been Simon, because if that was Simon, then I think Steven might have gone a little bit too far and taken my precious little pyro rat buddy, Simon, and done something heinous to him. And by that, I mean, you know, killing. If Steven killed Simon, that is the final straw. Like beforehand with the surprise jump scare thing, that was like the 45th to last straw. If he killed precious little pyro rat Simon, that's the final straw right there. I'm gonna have to perform an exorcism to make sure that Steven is gone for good. Ooh! That's a good noise. I'm not gonna look at it. It's a good noise. It's a real good noise, in fact. So I'm just gonna keep walking and pretend like there's nothing behind me. Deadbolt. Oh, this is good. What the nonsense? What the amnesia? What in the bendy and the ink machine? What in the nonsense? What in the winch? What in the pulley system? What's going on here? Cranky, cranky. Shickty bickty biggity doop, scoopy doop, doop, scoopy doop, doop, scoopy doop, doop, scoopy doop, skip it up and up it is, skip it up and up, oh, skip it up and up it oh, skip it up and oh, skip it up and up, skip that up. Alright, what was the purpose in that? I think I have a choice here. I can probably go through that door or, like, jump down here. This is probably a metaphor, but I'm too stupid and was trying to keep up the Steven bit this whole time, so I don't know. I'm gonna go. Assuming that was an actual choice. Yo.
Is that her? Oh, God. Can she hear us? This is all fixable, right? No, you don't understand. Her face, her hands. She will be devastated.
I mean, I feel like she was already devastated, particularly by fire. I was trying to read, but thank you. Can you even paint anymore? I mean, I feel like this final piece is coming together pretty well. I like it. Oh, no. Can I not actually? Can I not interact with the Ouija board? I'm gonna assume I have the choice to not interact with the Ouija board. Dear sir, my wife would be thrilled to play at your wedding. Please give us a call tonight and we'll work out the details. Our number is 363-853. Hope to hear from you soon. And then I'd assume there's 4 more numbers here, which I might have to use the Ouija board for. But if I have an option to not use the demon board, that would be great. So I'm just gonna press on and see if that's potentially something that I don't have to do. Alright, cool. So what exactly was this number for? It's related to the call and such. Oh, how lovely! My wife, the lamp. Janet, you're as beautiful as the day I lost you. Fancy seeing you here again, Stephen. Been a little bit. Now, I'm going to ask you a question, Stephen Bilson III, my dear friend who I've been friends with for 157 years. There's a little pyro rat by the name of Simon. You'd know him the moment you saw him. Black fur, long tail, fiery glowing eyes. He wouldn't have happened to do anything to a rat matching that description. Have you, Stephen? Make sure to tell the truth, because I know when someone is lying. Alright. I'll take your word for it. But if I turn around at any point and you do one of your pranks again, I'll know that you lied to me. And there will be hell to pay. There will. Remember that, Stephen. Remember my face. Remember my name. Because I don't. Ah, good. The bath again. Squeaky squeaky, towels and such. Good. Wonderful time for a bath. Oh, the knife. Good. Razor blades are sometimes used in painting, so maybe I use the knife.
What is taking so long? Open this fucking door! I need to go! Open up! Hell is... Oh, God. No. No, 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 no. What have you done? No!
Wait a second. The black bathtub, the knife, she must have done it herself, and that probably pushed him over the edge and caused him to start drinking, because dude mentioned that she would be devastated about, her face and her hands and her burns and whatnot. So I guess maybe she, couldn't take it, and then he couldn't take it. Okay, that looks like a shotgun shell for a second. Alright, well, time to unplug the bath, I guess. Reach? Why is the eye there? Looking at it. Oh, okay. Here we go! Oh, was I supposed to... Hold on, can I go back in? I wasn't. Alright, here we go!
I'm gonna hang my left at the same time that he is. As wifey, are you okay? Do you Steve? Can you talk to Steve? 367?
Alright, are we going back in, or? Alright, let's go back in. Ooh! I'm not gonna hold my breath. Oh, different. Alright, one more time. Let's go! Splash! Okay, I honestly thought that was how that was going to end, and that was a very unfortunate series of events that actually happened, but who knows, maybe that might still be the case.
Finally, someone had to bear witness. I couldn't just look at my own work. Art and the artist needed an audience, a critical eye on things. I knew what I had to do. I gouged it, scooped it up like ice cream, felt like a butcher, a monster, but at least there was to come something beautiful from all this filth.
That's why the painting was missing an eye. We were okay, that's... Alright, got it. Hold on, let me just... water's still black. Oh, it's not as black as it was. Alright, anyway. We have a painting to finish. And there it is. Once again taken by the all-consuming rot. As per usual. Oh. Well, heck, this is different. Checkers are all out of whack. No white pieces this time. Alright, Steven? Hey, you're back. Good to see you, buddy. Are you okay? Are you better now? You alright? Yeah, I'll let you relax for a little bit. Is there any way out? Is this my ending? Can I interact with the chess or the checkers? Interact with this? No. Oh, wait, whoa. Ah! Do I have to pick up, like, checkers pieces? Or is that, was that one singular thing that I now have to place somewhere? Oh, here's another one. Well, white has a whole bunch of kings now, so that's good. What now? Oh, I see. Anna? Are you okay? That's a big rat. That definitely wasn't Simon. Simon wasn't that big. He's big, but not that big. No, it's rotating again. Stop. Stop. No. I don't want to rotate. Stop it. Stop it. Are they supposed to stand in here while I rotate? Slowing down. Okay. What was the rotation about? Alright, well. Back to the old dusty trail. Checkers pieces are still the same. The music box? No, stop rotating me. Please, I beg of thee. Ah, okay. I gotta find more checkers. And the rotating is trying to mess with me. And mess me up and make it more difficult. Oh, wait, I saw something. Rotate. Rotatum. Rotatum. Rotata. Takata? Back here, maybe? No. I'm supposed to just come back in here? Yeah, I'm supposed to come back here. Okay. Alright. Alright, cool. Am I looking for more checkers? Ah, I see. Okay, yeah. I thought that's what that was. Another checkers piece. Ah, the beating heart. My masterpiece. My masterpiece. Alright. Any more chess pieces I need to get? Stairs! Bathtub! Bathroom! Bathroom and the stairs in the bathroom. Weird. Who dropped apples? Alright. Don't give me that spooky nonsense. I'm just looking at stuff. I don't know if there's anything in there. I can't get it now. Alright, upstairs it is. Adventure awaits. Onward and upward. There we go. More checkersons. You gonna do your spook thing? Or is there another checkers I need to grab? Right here. I hope that wasn't there before and I just walked by it a million times. Man, the all-consuming rot is really all-consuming today. Another new area for us to explore. It's the kitchen. Good. Scale still work? It does, because it had checkers on it. You trying to tell me that there's another piece in here? Nope. In here, maybe? Nope. What did I just pick up? It was a vial of something. Ink, maybe? An inkwell? That's not food. You can't boil that. Oh, wait. Time for you to choose a side. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean choose a side? Lightness or darkness? White or black checkers? Stop spinning me, please. For the love of all that is holy. I choose the light. The light of goodness and such. Oh. Oh, Indiana Jones's. That was a weight. Okay, got it. Okay, we doing this more? Babyface! It's horrible to see you again. Alright, the beating heart's marginally better. Cool. Pardon me one moment while I give this place a quick once through. Just make sure there's nothing to look at. Alright. You're killing it on that PMO right now. Alright, cool. There's only one white piece left. Oh yeah, that's some pretty all-consuming rot today. Oh, the beating heart, it's back. And now, everything is chilled out. I don't sense Steven anymore at all. I suppose it's time to finish the painting. Here we go. Oh, it's lovely. Voice acting? Yes, that's it. Beautiful. Perfect. Just like I always... Ooh. What is this? I don't understand. I don't know why there's no voice acting. Hi. No, stop it, please. And now it's laugh. I feel like the game bugged out a little bit. I was so close. This time. I almost had it. Yeah, the audio definitely bugged out. That's unfortunate. Well, I blame Steven. I'll just keep this around for safekeeping. Squeakus. Oh, no. Well, another one to the pile. I think we might be actually back in reality now. That door's still locked. I think Mr. Sir Man Sir might have been going through some pretty rough stuff. All of these are just slightly different. Probably because he can't remember what his wife looks like. All of his daughter's stuff is gone. House is destroyed. Decrepit. Derelict. No ink babies in the trunks, so that's still good. And his door's boarded up. Dear Sir, this is a reminder that your payment was overdue as of January 26th this year. Enclosed is a statement of the account for your reference. Therefore, I must inform you that your order has been suspended. Please arrange the payment within the next 7 days, or if you cannot make full payment at this time, please contact us to make a payment arrangement that it was mutually acceptable. If you fail to comply, we will be forced to take the case to court. Regards, Ronald Wilkins. My dearest wife, I know that the past few months have been devastating. I know that I should have been more supportive, more caring, more selfless. I still cannot believe some of the things I said to you. I guess I was never meant to be a great husband or father. I thought I could be a great artist, but that dream has ended as well. In its absence, I will do my best to treat you with all the love and compassion you deserve. You are the love of my life, my muse. You will never read this letter. I am so sorry. Yeah, I think she, may have done the big oopsie. So I'm definitely missing something. I wish I had an inventory I could check for like old notes and stuff. Because I feel like I'm supposed to find the key to my workshop. Alright, there we go. Found it. And if I were to take a guess as to how this is going to end, I'm going to walk back into the workshop. There's going to be a blank canvas, and the cycle starts again. Nope. Easel's here, but no canvas. How's my alcohol doing? Gone. Gone. Paintbrushes. Well, maybe I was right. Oh. All right, cool. There we go, Layers of Fear. After however many years of it just sitting in my Steam library, I've finally gotten around to finishing it. And, obviously pushing aside the whole bit about Simon and whatnot, or Steven, sorry. This was really, really, really good. There was a couple jump scare stuff, but for the most part, it was the exact type of horror that I really, really like, where it's subtle and, like, seething. And, that one note of, presumably, his wife talking about, like, the prayer that something, like, terrible happens to him, and if nothing happens, she'll do it. That one was really, really freaky and disturbing. Yeah, this was really cool. It was obviously short, because, you know, I was able to do this in one video. 1 3-hour video, yes. Almost 4, but a lot of this is going to be cut out because wandering and such. This was really, really good. This is, for such a short game, this was really good. I can see why people said good things about it. I'm sure there's definitely a lot of stuff I missed. I definitely did not get, like, all the collectibles. Like, there was that scrapbook and everything, and I was missing, like, a whole page. So I don't feel like I can have a good, like, roundup of the story and whatnot, but I can ballpark, like, what's going on. A disturbed painter, his disfigured wife, from that may or may not be dead, and his daughter, who is unfortunately caught up in the middle of all this, you know, emotional drama, potentially physical, depending on how bad it got, but I don't know. Yeah, it's a story that's happened before. You know, something happens and tears a family apart in the most horrific way possible, but it was done really, really well. The atmosphere was good. There was a couple royalty-free sound effects in there I picked up on. I was like, oh, that's kind of cheesy, but, you know, what can you do? But yeah, for the most part, this was a really, really good game, and I'm happy I finally sat down and played it. I'm not going to give it as extensive as a review as I did Call of Cthulhu, because that was a whole-ass game, and this was just kind of a short 3-hour experience, as opposed to, you know, a full story-driven horror game. So I'm not going to bother rating its story, especially because it was very subtle. You need to find out what is going on story. It's not being directly told to you. So I'll give a blanket rating to this, and I'll say this is a solid, like, 7. We'll say 7.2. Solid 7.2 from me. This was a good game. Don't look back. I'm really happy I actually listened to that, because I'm sure I would have died if I did. And I have seen a couple Let's Plays in the past, and part of the reason I've taken so long to play this was because I wanted to forget. Oh, finish it. I'm assuming continue. I wanted to forget, like, what I saw from those videos, and luckily I did. But as I was playing, there was some stuff I remembered, and some stuff I straight up remembered never seeing. So either the videos I watched had cut those parts out, which I don't think they would, because all of those are really distinct, or when this game says everything you do, like, has an influence on the story, it really means it, because, like, 25% of this is stuff I had seen before. Everything else was completely new to me. Even though I have watched multiple full playthroughs in the past of this still ended up being basically a completely blind playthrough, because I've never seen that before. That whole dunking my head into the bathtub sequence, entirely new. I never seen that in my life. So it looks like there was obviously there was, but there was a lot of care put into this game, and in particular, actually making your choices impactful, which I really appreciate. So yeah, that was Layers of Fear. I feel like this was a great one-off for Spooktober, and if you haven't played this, or if you're curious on the different endings and such, I fully recommend you go and get this, especially if you like that terrifying, like, seething horror, which I love. This does that really, really well. So if you want to try and get a different ending, maybe find a better ending, maybe find an actual good ending, which I doubt exists. Maybe you want to find the worst ending possible. Maybe I got the worst ending possible. I don't know. But if you're at all interested in playing this game and getting an ending for yourself, I fully recommend it. If memory serves, it is on Steam and consoles, so even if you don't have a PC, you can probably still play it. I remember getting advertised it on PS4, but I already had it on PC, so I didn't get it. But yeah, that was Layers of Fear. And with that, I will be closing off this full playthrough of Layers of Fear. If you enjoyed this video, consider dropping a like. Make sure to hit that subscribe button to become a pup if you haven't already. Also, if you want to support me and the channel, consider becoming a patron for as little as $1 a month, or sliding me some money through PayPal. Again, if you genuinely enjoyed this video and you want more extremely long-form content like this, or like I pay a relatively a shorter game in one sitting and one video, make sure to let me know in the comments. I hope you all continue to have an absolutely wonderful Spooktober. My name's JR, and I will see you guys in the next one. Big stuff coming.